Everybody, welcome to the Georgia Watch Along Show. My name is Radi Nabulsi. I'm joined by former Georgia Bulldogs head coach Jim Donnan to my right and Dayne Young behind me. Dayne is not the former head coach, but he gives us a lot of insight and tells us what Georgia should do next, and we appreciate his analytical mind there. Coach just sits there and looks pretty, and I'm here to tell you what's going on in the game. That's not quite how it works, but we do appreciate all of you joining us for the Watch Along Show. Put us on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, and we'll be watching the game and giving our commentary as the game plays out on your big screen television. They said kickoff was supposed to be 7:45, but now they're saying, hey, when they come back, they're going to kick off. So it's one of those things. It's the last game of the night on that station, and they're moving it around a little bit. But, Coach, I'm very nervous about this game. I know that Auburn is 0-2 in the SEC, but they lost two very close games on the road to top 10 teams, and some of their strengths are Georgia's weaknesses and vice versa. Give me your kind of overall thoughts about this game, and then we'll pepper you with some more questions.
Yeah, we're just going to have to find a way to win the game, and by doing that, we got to avoid losing. We got to continue to take care of the football and not make penalties like we did on the road up in Tennessee. We took care of the ball and had very few penalties. Defensively, we've got to stop them on first down, get them in long yardage. They're very poor protecting the quarterback, but they probably going to go back to the running game a little bit to try to stay out of these lost yardage plays. But they got two premier receivers in Coleman and Singleton, who we're going to have to do something with tonight and not get penalties on them as far as, some kind of pass interference and all that. But I just think our running game, our quarterback run game, the biggest deal is Mike Bobo has kind of had the upper hand on DJ Durkin, their defensive coordinator, over the years. And hopefully he can continue to do that. And it's going to be a question whether Durkin will play us man coverage like he's done other teams, or is he going to play zone and keep the ball in front of us? If we get some man coverage, I think we can see a lot of big plays to Zachariah Branch and also Colby Young and Bell. But the game itself, to me, is defensively, we're just going to have to play better than we have.
Yeah,
we've had plenty of time to adjust, and we're getting better at it. And we played better last week. Certainly didn't play the competition we're going to play tonight. Now, getting back to Auburn, they got a quarterback in Jackson Arnold who had a tough year last year at Oklahoma and was sacked a lot, had a lot of turnovers, and consequently this year he's been very careful with the ball. They've only had one turnover on the whole season, played 5 games with one turnover, but lead the nation in sacks because he holds on the ball a long time. So I look for them to run more RPOs, more running game, and try to just sustain some drives, and then occasionally, as Dayne said, throw some deep balls. But it's one of those games that we play our best, they play their best, we should win. But, you talk about rivalry games. This is certainly one that I was a part of, and Kirby was a part of as a player. We've had the upper hand the last few years. And
you had the upper hand in their stadium too, Coach.
Yeah, we got 2 wins at night over there. I like that. But, of course, they came over here and whipped our butt too during the day and night. But I like the way our team is understanding what their role is as far as the different players. Deep down, I think our kicking game can make a difference tonight, right? I really believe that. So I'm positive, but I'm also realistic in the fact it's a different world out there.
Yeah.
You look today, Oklahoma looked completely hapless against Texas. I mean, they couldn't move the ball any.
Penn State
loses again. Oregon loses, couldn't move the ball. It's just going to be a question of, to me, like we talk about every week, which quarterback, not only what he does, but what he doesn't do. So should be a lot of fun. Glad everybody's tuning in, and appreciate all our sponsors.
Yeah, I want to mention our sponsors real quick while we got some time before kickoff here. It's a pretty nice list of folks that do it. And shout out to Yingling Flight, first and foremost, because they've been here a long time with us. When we came up with this brainchild, they jumped right in, the folks at Leon Farmer. We got Athens Ford, of course, who, when I mentioned it to Brian Clower, he just jumped right in as well. We got Better Life Science. Be sure to check out their website. And if you folks would actually check out their website, it lets them know that you heard about it on this show, and therefore you went to see what all the fuss was about. Equity Prime Mortgage, and remember that's Equity Prime Mortgage, EPM. There are a lot of people that have a similar moniker, similar name, but be sure to go to Equity Prime Mortgage. And then Morris and Dean are folks, the lawyers up in Northeast Georgia and Tennessee. Check out morrisanddean.com. That will also help us out a lot. The Bulldogs are coming out onto the field. You know, they got the red lights going there. The place is sideways. They retired Cam Newton's jersey today. I almost said Cam Newton's laptop. That would have been a slip of the tongue there, but no.
His laptop?
Yeah, I was going to say they retired his laptop, but they retired his jersey. Here come the Bulldogs out on the field, led by Gunnar Stockton. I'm with you, Coach. Just don't beat yourselves. Get them in 3rd and long. Hit some big plays. This is a very tough team to run on. If you look in the stats, Auburn is number 6 in the SEC and fewest yards allowed on the ground. Georgia's number 4, so they both have very strong run defenses. Both have very porous passing defenses. You can throw on both of these teams. So as Coach pointed out, if you can get them to, if they give Georgia some man coverage, then look for Gunnar Stockton to take advantage of it. But their quarterback, Jackson Arnold, you saw him earlier in the year take one to the house, I don't know, like a 3rd or 4th down. He is an absolute runner. Gunnar Stockton's a runner. It just feels almost like I'm not saying playing in a mirror, but what they do well, they got 2 great wide receivers on the edges. Georgia's got 2 great wide receivers on the edges. You're playing not yourself, but you're playing a team that's built very similar. So hopefully you learned something in practice that you can use against them.
One of the things we also need to mention is our offensive line, the injury situation. You might go over that with everybody, Roddy. So.
Well, you have a situation where you're going to have 2 freshmen, true freshmen, starting on the right-hand side, and Dontrell Glover and Juan Gaston, 2 true freshmen in this atmosphere. That's going to be interesting. Your left side that was very reliable for you, Monroe Freeling is there. He's practicing, but he's practicing on the 3rd string, or at least in warm-ups. I know he's been trying like hell to go, but it looks like Bo Hewley's going to get the start at left tackle. Not a lot of playing time for Bo Hewley up until this point, but Micah Morris is healthy and Drew Bobo's healthy, and even that you do a little, air of quotes when you talk about healthy because everybody's banged up at this point. But the fact that this will be the 6th different offensive line starting for Georgia in 6 games, and I think they've only given up 6 sacks or 5 sacks. There's very few sacks given up. Auburn, on the other hand, has given up 21 sacks. So you should be able to get after Jackson Arnold, but Georgia's not a team that gets a lot of sacks. Auburn, on the hand, has dropped quarterbacks 16 times. So even though it sounds like they're terrible because they can't block and Jackson Arnold's getting sacked a lot, their defense gets after the quarterback and drops him in the backfield. So they're -5 on the season when it comes to sacks. But when you hear plus 21, you're thinking, oh my God, this team's terrible. They're not. This is a good football team. They should be at least 1-1 in the SEC, and it's going to take everything you have to not on the road. I mean, Kirby Smart will say it week after week. It is so hard to play on the road. That is a mantra he hits over and over again. We've seen that today. It's we see it every week, but it's really going to be really tough for Georgia to get through this one. But if they do, they get to host Ole Miss next week. Coach, and Ole Miss didn't look so great today.
Yeah, Ole Miss, I think, was ultimate trap game here looking to our game. But
okay. Ooh,
you don't know. I mean, maybe they're not. Who knows?
Looks like Georgia's kicking off, Coach.
Ernest Green not available. Monroe Freeling is.
Kirby, the fountain of information there. Although it's good to know that Ernest Green is not. He lets you know you can stop speculating. He's not going to be playing, but
can't believe you take him if he's not available.
That was my thought too. I'm like, what about?
You only can take 72.
Yeah, like take the guy that take the ones that will let you play, or the ones that can play.
You can't have another one of those slow first quarter starts that Georgia's had. This place will get sideways quickly.
Yeah.
and can get out of hand.
It's an awful place to play. There's kickoff, folks. We'll have the timer on the bottom of the screen for you.
It's there now.
So you can actually you're going to have to sync your television with us or us with your TV. Sometimes we're ahead depending on if you're streaming the game. Sometimes we're behind because we're coming over across on YouTube or Facebook, and there's a little bit of a delay there. So that way you can either pause your television or you can pause us so that we sync up with the game.
Got to see Hall back in the lineup, 44.
You said they were going to – they give it to Singleton. Oh, there's a gap. Big run.
I mean, it's like
edge. Take the edge on old Georgia.
Yep.
It's like a tractor was in the way to open up the edge on that side.
Yeah. Singleton is one of their top wide receivers. When he was at Georgia Tech, he was a pain in Georgia's butt. And the first thing they do is hand it to him around the left side.
The thing, if that
yards.
gets going, and it's hard too, is he can read that and keep it if we widen. So it's a pretty good concept. Right here, they got a screen into the boundary if they want to do it.
And they got there's a screen into the boundary, coaches, like you said.
They wanted to do it.
Picked up 4. So 2 plays, 2 touches for Singleton.
Hugh Freeze has a bit of a reputation against the Kirby Smart defense because of what happened with Ole Miss and Alabama back in the day. But this has been one-sided since he's been at Auburn.
Yeah, they took us to the fourth quarter his first year, but last year we got after him. Brock Bowers took over there a couple of years ago. But see if they're content to run the ball here.
Yep.
You got to miss the tackle.
Oh, he had him too.
Yeah, C.J. Allen had the hands on the shoelaces.
All right, 3rd and short, Coach.
It's been a real nemesis for this year, missing tackles.
Question in the chat, Coach. Can you give us a brief scouting report on Kyron Jones at safety?
Yeah, he's the good player out of Charlotte that was a running back in high school. Tackle.
There's a first down.
And
good read.
Converted, got good speed, is learning how to be safety. We didn't do very well in the portal on safeties. We brought some in, but we didn't get very good results.
And Georgia brought in 3.
One thing you said to me, and I think you were going to write up about it, Roddy, is our lack of success in the first half of just not getting off the field on defense. We're starting just like that. He's going over the top.
That was on Dayne Everett.
Yeah.
How about a pink face mask and a pink neck?
They might want to review that.
Scarf? I don't know. Some dry fit. Cam Coleman's one of the best receivers in the country.
What they reviewing?
This last play.
I mean, what about it?
I think they're going to see if it's a catch if he was in bounds. Yep. I think that's incomplete.
I hope it is. You think he drops it, right?
Well, if the nose of the ball.
Yeah, he's not securing it.
The nose of the ball touched the ground.
He's still trying to secure it as he's out of bounds.
We couldn't be that fortunate.
Will Simpson says we're going to need to bracket Cam Coleman in this game.
I like that idea, but then you get Singleton on the other side one-on-one.
Yeah, you got that other guy's not bad, too.
Yeah, they gave it to him twice just to start.
I tell you, I got visions of this guy quarterback doing some quarterback scrambles on us, like right here. We might start going to a situation instead of deferring, taking the ball first. You know?
I don't know that we won and deferred.
You think they won the toss and took the ball?
They might have.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I don't know one way or the other, but it would not shock me if that's what Hugh
What
did.
does it say?
They didn't tell me.
Couldn't that's much more.
Georgia won the toss and deferred.
Okay.
According to the official stat broadcast.
Maybe it's about time Georgia started taking the ball first.
Tough to do at the opponent's stadium, though.
No, I'm with you there.
Late in the first quarter, Florida 14, Texas A&M 14. Incomplete.
There we go.
Here come the Boo Birds. Somebody has a phone buzzing.
That's coach.
It's probably Sean McDonough calling you from the booth.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 10.
Been an uphill battle for roster management with Auburn after the Harsin era. Freezes had hit the portal hard.
Georgia actually wanted Jackson Arnold. They talked to him when he first went into the portal, but they weren't going to pay what everybody else did. They had a pretty good
tackle.
There you go.
Ellis Robinson, Janelle Aguero.
That's nice. CJ Allen all the way over there. Nice.
Here we go.
All right. 3rd and long. This is what you were hoping for. Of course, where are they on the field?
Get off the field.
3rd and 8 on the UGA
you got
43.
DeMello in there in a dime situation.
All right, switch up. No.
3-by-1.
Robinson's playing so far off his man.
Just hit a crosser.
What are we doing?
Was that the 3-by-1 where the one on the right just kind of cuts underneath?
Yeah, we played zone behind a zone blitz, and he threw it right where we left.
Here's your run. Oh, no.
Extension of.
Yeah. I really thought he was going to keep it there and take off running.
Some folks in the chat saying Georgia has to get more pass rush. I mean, it's not like Auburn's dropping back and holding it for a long time right now.
Edge.
There's nobody out there.
Ran away from a strong safety blitz. They got you scouted, Shoe. Brought field pressure, hooked your in. You had no support.
3rd and 1.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Quarterback
keep it here. I was about to say 3rd and 1. That makes perfect sense for him.
5 minutes, keep the damn ball.
They're going to come in tight.
Well, that was easy.
Just having flashbacks of Trey Mason carrying the ball like 40 times. I know that this Hugh Freeze doesn't do that, but just that uniform against Georgia.
Let's see. 27 passing yards, 30 rushing yards. Very balanced attack here.
5 minutes into the
hope
game.
for a turnover.
Chris Jones in the game at the bottom of your screen.
Turnover or penalty. Or timeout.
So Auburn calls a timeout.
One thing about you have to give Auburn a little credit coaching wise. They did have an open date to really look at us and get some tendencies. And you see everything they've done so far is gone against the right call for what we have. You know,
Yeah.
like we have a strong safety blitz. They run a weak sweep. They run a sweep away from pressure. We run a zone fire, and they throw the ball right where the zone got fired from. So, you know, they play their tendencies. That's good coaching.
Yeah.
And when you don't have an open date, you usually don't change your tendencies that much. So,
Don't have enough time in those 20 hours.
but
All right, folks, I want to mention our friends over at Yingling Flight real quick. Yingling is the America's oldest brewery. They are also very pro United States, pro America. A lot of times when you go into the package store, the grocery store, when you look for Yingling, look for the red, white, and blue packages. They have a lot of them that way. They have a ton of different lagers, ton of different types of beer. The one that we are talking about the most right now is the Yingling Flight. It's only 2.6 carbs. So if you are on a low carb diet, a keto diet, you're trying to watch your carb intake, you can still have beer. I know people talk about beer being liquid bread and might scare you off from drinking it. No, not this stuff. Only 2.6 carbs. You can still stay in ketosis. You can still do your South Beach diet or all your other diets. They're only 12 calories. I mean, it's going to be 95 calories for 12 ounces. Can't beat that. And 4.2% alcohol by volume. So it's not a wussy beer with hardly any juice in it. It's good stuff. Tastes fantastic. So you can have a bunch of them. If you have 4 beers, you're still, 95 calories a pop. All you got to do is walk up and down the stairs a few times. I went for a long walk today. I can have 8 of these tonight, and we'll still be good. So point being, if you have a chance, check out Yingling Flight. It's a crisp, refreshing light beer with only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories. So check them out.
Tennessee's going to outlast Arkansas. Final score in that game is going to be 34-31.
Good showing from Arkansas on the road.
Well, Bobby Petrino is trying to get a job.
I know. I'm just saying. So far in this drive, Auburn has run 10 plays, 57 yards. I think that time of possession is incorrect because they've obviously had it for 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Four first downs and 3 for 3 on third down. That seems pretty good. But again, the first drive, Florida had a great first drive. And as Coach says, they've got calls. And we'll see what happens. Joseph Jonah Ajonye in.
playing over on this end where 33 was.
Yes, sir. It's a big boy. And
There's the keeper.
They went right by him.
I will say, I said after they do this, quarterback's going to keep it on that play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say anything else like that.
That's exactly what they
Good
did.
coaching. It's there.
You saw it. So gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
It's the right recipe for Auburn's defense. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Sitting over there on our ass. Let's get a penalty or fumble or
Another quarterback keeper.
It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Xavier McLeod meets him in the hole, pulls him backwards, keeps him from getting the first down. So they've only had 1 3rd and long. Their others have been pretty short.
if you look back the last 2 years, everybody talks about our offense, but we cannot get off the field on defense.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot easier to blame the offense than it is to point out what the defense is doing
We just
wrong.
don't get any field position and we don't get any stops.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe get a bad snap here or something.
Quarterback keeper again. He snuck through. Raylan Wilson was right there.
We're going to get the ball with about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Seems like the teams that can play keep away.
If there's a miracle among miracle, we would get a field goal out of it.
Yeah. And whistles.
There's no reason to review that. He was clearly beyond it.
Might have said his knee hit.
That gives Georgia time to talk.
Right there, tackling.
I mean, looked good to me, but
I mean, they may pull the ball back a little bit, but I don't think it's enough to affect the first down. Unless there's something I did not see.
Ooh. You got to think. Been nice if it had done that Alabama game with us.
mm-hmm.
So his knee would have to be down right there. Man, if they overturn that, then you're going to have some Auburn folks thinking there's some.
Yeah, let them think it.
I love that Sean McDonough just said this feels like an overreach from the replay booth.
Well, that's a nice way of saying it.
I like his candor. I mean,
Yeah.
it totally is. This is a waste.
They want to be sure that
Unless that camera angle changes things,
Yeah.
but again, I think it may pull the ball back a little bit, but I don't think it's going to affect the first down situation. Yeah, upheld.
which so nothing shocking there. First and goal.
Wouldn't be the first time we had a little ref hanky-panky in Georgia Auburn.
Just put some sense of urgency on our offense.
Yep.
Watch that Texas game today. Oklahoma ran 3 plays in the third quarter.
Jeez.
That's not.
Great play.
Well, I knew they were going to call him for a holding.
He grabbed him.
All right, pass interference on Dalen Everett. Can barely hear the ref. It's getting loud down there.
Yeah, I saw that. And
Let's stay a little lower.
mm-hmm.
It's on that hand there.
Oh, you yank him down. Quarterback keeper.
Sweep to the right.
Okay. Yeah. Walks in untouched.
Auburn's on the board.
How long did that
Even Radi knew it was quarterback.
Wow. 7:39 left in the first quarter.
I mean, at some point, it's beginning to be a trend with these first quarters, right? Tennessee,
Yeah.
Alabama.
That was my whole column. 14 plays, 7 minutes and 21 seconds.
Jackson Arnold, 5 of 6, 27 yards passing.
How much did he have running? He didn't run very far, but
13 yards. He ran 4 times for 13 yards.
Okay, that's what I was curious. I mean, I know it
And a
wasn't.
touchdown.
I know it wasn't a lot, but how are they on third down?
4-4.
Yeah, that's just not shocking.
I mean,
Running quarterback.
top-notch drive there from Auburn to start the game.
But they've done that in the past. Auburn's jumped out on Georgia before. Looks great. I mean, go back to that 2017 SEC championship game. It looks like Stidham's going to blow the doors off Georgia again, and Georgia shut them down. So,
well, and even this year, when Georgia's defense has done this, Georgia's offense has responded in some of these first quarters. Remember Colby Young, long pass.
I don't see us unless they get penalties or lost yardage plays. we just don't have the answers
No.
at this point.
Texas
You
A&M,
want to call Coach Muschamp, see what he's doing?
he's probably with Vandy at the moment, right?
I know.
In the stands. A&M has scored another touchdown on Florida. It's 21-14.
Okay.
Really strong performance there because Florida's defense is one of the best in the league.
I tweeted out earlier they're going to be a problem too. It's going to be a tough year. One real fast, I want to talk about our friends over at Athens Ford. These are some of the best people you'll ever meet. I mean, if they were in the restaurant business or mortuaries or realtors or whatever they were in, they would be incredibly successful at it because they believe in customer service and customer relationships before they believe in the product. So when you talk to the salespeople over there, you talk to the people in the parts and service, they could be doing anything. They could be, like I said, working a restaurant. They could be, at an oil refinery, whatever it is, they would be the best at it because it's not the product that they're pushing. It's the relationship and getting you into the right situation for you. So they approach it customer service first, not, hey, we got a car. Let's, who can we get to buy this? They're not looking at the numbers first. They're looking at the relationships. So when you go out there and you get some work done on your car, get the oil changed, or you get new tires, or you want to get the a new battery, they're going to treat you like you were part of the family. They're going to have a Starbucks coffee there for you. They're going to have soft drinks. They're going to have snacks. They're going to have a super clean area, incredible Wi-Fi. When you go in there looking for cars, you're like, hey, I want a new one. They've got, here's the best prices we can do. Here's the lifetime powertrain warranty that nobody else is offering to them. In other words, whatever they can do to make it so that you have a fantastic experience, they're going to do. So check out our friends at Athens Ford. There's other car dealerships out there with a similar name, but no, it's Athens Ford. Think of where the University of Georgia is. They're out on the west side of town. Come all the way to Athens and go to Athens Ford. All right. Hey, Coach, why don't we just run it all the way back?
Zachariah Branch in there on this return. Auburn took half of the first quarter.
Well, you can't miss your turn here, Bulldogs.
And it's going to be returned.
No penalties. That's good.
Pat Dye Field at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Gunnar Stockton has been very efficient this year, taking care of the ball. Had one horrible interception last week, but that's not representative of the care that he's taken with the ball. If anything, I think the chat would agree. There's just a few more things you'd actually like him to be a bit more aggressive and take a couple chances. Hughley is in at left tackle.
Oh, okay.
Is that Nate Frazier to start?
I can't see under the ball the bodies.
Yeah, we saw Chauncey Bowens
Yeah,
get the start last week. Frazier starts this week.
There you go.
Looked like you had to keep there.
All right, so
Drew Bobo knows this place well. He played at Auburn High School when Mike was working at Auburn.
slant to Branch. Oh, what a catch. Ball was a little behind him. He pulled it away.
Good pickup. He's already touched it twice tonight.
So they'll probably pull him out, is what you're saying.
No, I just said he I like that stack look there. If it hits him on the little better, he might have broken it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Nice play.
He's running like he's afraid he's going to fumble. I like protecting the ball, but it's not very natural.
So you had Branch cross the formation, a quick fake from Gunner, and he turns around, flips it to Frazier wide open there.
But
Drew Bobo
playing
calls
cover
him.
2 on us.
I say Delp is way far off the ball.
He comes back in.
Oh,
Ooh.
Gunner just got destroyed.
That was a delayed blitz there. That was smart by them. Guy didn't even see him.
No.
He looked like he was going to back up, and then he came. Very smart. Watch 0 here. Looks like he's going to back up, and then he comes late.
We talk about Gunner not taking hits. You don't think that's going to happen in the pocket with him.
Oof.
Left guard got to pick that up. That was crushing. Double coverage.
Go to Branch and no blocking. Oof.
So it'll set up about 3rd and 18.
You say, why you throw a screen there? Well, you just had a sack. You don't want to get in a situation where you get a turnover. So that was one time I liked that. If you get blocked there, I might get half of it. But this is what we don't want to be in. Lost yardage play killed us on first down.
Those penalties and lost yardage plays are the drive killers. All it takes is one, and it just changes everything. This is what you were trying to get Auburn into, was the 3rd and long.
3-man rush.
Great job by Gunner to get out of there. There's nothing.
3-man rush, and somebody didn't even block the guy. I hope it's defensive holding.
No, it's going to be, they're saying offensive pass interference.
Who's it on?
I think he said 7.
It's lucky.
I would like to see that play again.
Holy moly. It's the longest punt return we've had in a long time.
Yeah. Chris Cole with a tackle there.
So Georgia ran 6 plays, 14 yards.
Micah Morris got to come off and block that guy.
Yeah.
Center and guard.
And that lost yardage play also kills your drive and then backs you up a little bit, so you're punting and gives him room to get a return.
Yep.
It kind of stacks up. So not the response Georgia needed there at all. So I'm just going to reach out to our friend Jeff Dean and sue somebody. Go up to Dalton, Georgia. Go to morrisondean.com. They're trial lawyers and counselors. If you have somebody who has done you wrong, reach out to them. They have they cover personal injury, motor vehicle accidents, workers' compensation claims, criminal defense, business and commercial litigation, truck accidents, and immigration. The results speak for themselves. They if you go through and read their reviews, it's just it's insane. $1 million for a policy limit for a trucking collision, $100 million judgment for reckless conduct, $200,000 policy limit one, and it's just $750,000 settlement for a side impact crash by a commercial vehicle. I mean, these are and some of those policy limits, limit how much they can get, but again, it's $250,000, $1 million, $1 million, $1 million. $330,000. The point is, these guys know what they're doing. When you reach out to Morrison Dean, you are going to actually speak to Jeff Dean. If you're not going to get some paralegal or somebody who's you've never heard of, And if they have their guarantee, you have 30 days. If you say, look, I'm not going to do anything, or I want to switch to somebody else, hey, no harm, no foul. They let you go. They don't worry about it. There's no financial encumbrance on you or anything like that. Also, if they take your case and you don't win, you don't have to pay them. So it's I don't know how much more of a guarantee you can get that you're actually going to work with the best lawyers in the state, definitely the best in Northeast Georgia and Tennessee, and a guy who's a huge Georgia fan. He watches these games. He goes to these games. If you need to call him, don't call him tonight. He's probably down in Auburn, but he'd be more than willing to talk to you tomorrow or Monday. So reach out to him and say, hey, heard on the Georgia Watch Along Show that you're the man to speak to, and I'm a Georgia fan, and I want to inquire. And so you can talk to him, and they'll give you a free consultation.
Luke Smith says, can you get Coach to talk us off the ledge?
Yeah, well, Luke, the reality is offensive line there, you got to pick up that stunt there, regardless if you're first team or third team. That was, left guard lets the center go and pick him up. But defensively, I don't know. I'm on the ledge too, just from standpoint. I know we lost some guys in the portal. You see people like Damon Wilson today playing for Missouri and A.J. Harris playing for Penn State. We don't have the edge players right now or the safeties.
Easy first down run. Georgia's going to have to find a way to force a turnover. Something to stop the momentum.
You got to think these crowds a little bit fired up too.
And they've lost 2, so their backs are against the wall. They're desperate. They got a night game. They need it, and they're going to will their team. So
it's probably a waste play here. They might go deep.
Mm-hmm. Well, as Dayne said, just
Coach.
And there it is.
DeMello, he holds in practice. He holds in the game.
Just keep throwing on them. They're going to keep getting those.
Well, if I think it's going to be a waste play, you got to think it. He was okay to the last part. I just think maybe play off these guys a little more.
There's 2 pass interference calls so far. 3 now because there was the offensive one.
Corners is still playing pretty tight. Even Everett, who tends to play off the ball.
Pick.
Oh!
The only thing we can hope is Freeze getting greedy. I can see him running the ball here.
Freeze does call plays with that Waffle House menu he has over his mouth.
Supposedly, one guy calls him on first down, Freeze calls him on second down, and another guy calls him on third, but now he might be calling them all. Or they might be using a burner phone for some of it. That's the illegal formation right there.
Oh, my goodness.
Just stand up and let him run right around you.
14 yards.
They're going to run that play and the quarterback keep off of it until the nose bleeds.
We weren't even ready.
They're playing quick.
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like anytime Arnold wants to drop back and pass, that's a win for Georgia.
He's 6 of 8. So, but he's again hadn't been a lot of long shots downfield because hadn't needed to.
Just saying that if that's happening, they're not attacking the edge immediately.
No,
and it seems like Georgia has no answer with that.
Yeah. Justin Williams in the game. Don't stand there.
Don't. Missouri got a terrible taunting penalty earlier today. Completely kept Alabama in the game early.
Yeah. I said it last week, and I'll say it again this week. I hate to see when a guy stands over you, cornerback, safety. Just
who's 28 for us?
Chris Jones.
Yep.
Converted inside guy to outside guy.
Tackle.
Nope.
Is it get the edge like a New York Minute? I'm not even gonna yell anymore. I'm sorry.
Auburn's up to 124 total yards.
Five of 5 on third down. Jesus.
Man, it's a human highlight reel. Hopefully it's a holding penalty on them.
17-yard gain. There's a flag, as coach says. Yeah. There you go. That's what you need is to break the monotony, or break it.
Help us out. He did hold him.
Yeah. That's a huge switch. That quieted him down a bit. Go from plus 17 to minus 10. First and 12.
Quarterback keep off a sweep.
Oh, no.
False start. 2 in a row.
Keep it up.
The crazy thing was that 10-yard penalty only made it first and 12.
Because it happened downfield.
I know. I'm just saying you're kind of hoping to get him a little deeper than that. Now this guy
We'll
gives
take
you
anything we can get.
I know, but now this guy gives you 5. So now you're looking at first and 17. It's much better.
Problem here is the damn clock keeps running.
Yeah.
We're going to have about 6 plays first quarter. Screen.
Nobody there. He's going to get the
Jeez.
There's again zone blitz. Nobody in the area. Scouting the dog shit out of you on that.
Yeah.
You see where nobody there?
Yeah, there's nobody there.
I don't know why he had to bring pressure on first down there.
They may be happy to let this run to the end of the quarter. They call the play. They can do anything they want to right now.
Yeah.
That'll be the end of the quarter. Auburn up 7-0 and knocking on the door. Total yards in that quarter, 141 for Auburn, 14 for Georgia. 80 rushing yards for the Tigers. 5 of 5 on third down.
That's nuts.
Shall we pause for, 15 seconds for our friends over at Yuengling?
Yeah, do that, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about somebody else.
Raise the bar with Flight by Yuengling. Low carb, low calorie, more taste. Brewed for the generation that's always reaching for more. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer.
All right, we're back. 6 plays in the first quarter. I think Georgia's allergic to setting the edge, and one way that they could test for that is to reach out to our friends at My Better Life Science, mybls.com. And we'd appreciate if everybody go check them out. Check out the the kits they have over there. And basically, when you go online, you buy the little kit, and it sends you the allergy test, the Lyme disease test. The one that I'd really want you folks to check out is the pet test. And it's an easy sensitivity test for your pet. It measures up to 460 different triggers. So if you got a dog or cat that's constantly licking themselves or scratching or something like that, and you're like, well, they don't have fleas. Why are they scratching? Why are they getting hot spots? Why are they chewing their fur off? Stuff like that. You can check out up to 460 different triggers. You do it at home. It's a pain-free hair collection. You're not having to stab your dog to collect blood or anything like that. It's veterinary approved. It's $99. Get one for all your pets. Got a couple cats, a couple dogs. Get one for all of them. Send them in. And again, when you go on to My Better Life Science and you buy the test, it automatically is registered, and then it comes with the prepaid mailer. You drop it in there. It's got the little QR code on it. They get it. They do run the test, and they send you the results. It's super easy. You can do that for if you've got kids. My next door neighbor is about to have a baby here in October, and I'm like, let's get them one of those tests so that you find out ahead of time if they're allergic to peanuts or shellfish or
First quarters,
whatever it is, and setting the edge. Maybe that baby can set the edge. We don't know. We'll find out. But that's the if you have, maybe you don't have kids, but somebody in your neighborhood does, somebody at your church does. And if you're a church, I think you should get one for all the kids in your congregation. It'd be just a great thing to have them all tested. And that way, nobody's getting a panic call from a birthday party because somebody got something that they shouldn't have. So check out My Better Life Science. Alan Brock, huge Georgia guy. I mean, one of the biggest Georgia donors you'll ever see. One of the strongest Georgia fans out there. It's his company. So not only are you checking out stuff for your pet and your children and yourself, you are also supporting a guy who supports the Bulldogs. I guarantee you there's a slice of them, all those proceeds that go to UGA in some form or another. He's a huge, huge Georgia guy. So check him out at mybetterlifescience.com.
Ooh, we had him backed up, but good calls. About time for another quarterback keep.
Omari says, thanks for the free kit from my BLS, Roddy.
There you go, Omari. Glad you got it.
Did he get his report yet?
I don't know. I think he just got the kit.
Quarterback keep. Now, that right there was about as dumb shit of calls I've seen lately. Thank you, Hugh. Didn't you think?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Well, I mean, you don't need to fake the reverse down on the goal line because you got to try to, and the corner makes the tackle. I mean, take the ball north and south. Second, 2. You lose 6 yards on second down. I mean, that helped us. We might get out with a field goal. They're going to try to throw the ball here. Quarterback scramble, probably.
Ran it. Georgia's got it.
All right. Back in the game right here with that stop.
Couple gifts from Auburn at the end of that. But Georgia made a couple plays when it needed to. Black Cat. Can we get an early Black Cat, Coach?
Maybe we'll block this.
I'm scared to look.
Got to think.
I mean, you had a 1st and 17. They converted it in one play. And you get them with a field goal here is fantastic.
Oh!
Yeah, that was close. Why is there a spaceship in the button back?
That was Albie. He does a costume
Okay.
for every quarter there, and he had a space outfit.
That was a win right there.
Yeah.
I'm not being
No,
Anything?
I mean, you're right. They got the ball back.
You
And
got
they drove the
2nd
field.
and 2 on this 5-yard line, and you get them away with a field goal.
Yep.
See what Hugh had to tell ESPN. Pretty much said first quarter went Auburn's way. So based on the way the first series went for Georgia offensively, Coach, got to think that they're not going to be doing things that keeps the ball in Gunner's hand for very long based on offensive line.
Yeah, I think there's no question that our protection is going to be the issue tonight with the different lineups we got. But we got to be able to run the ball effectively, though. I mean, and make some big plays. You know what I mean? Not just 4-yard runs. You got to have some explosive plays.
Yeah.
Be patient here. It's 3-quarter game here, but
It almost feels like you just gave them the first quarter. Now it's like, okay, spotted you that. You can't keep up this pace. And that's been the story all week. I mean, Aguilar went 7 of 7, I think. No, excuse me.
Well, you look at
the other guy went 7 of 7 in the first quarter at Alabama. Then he went 2 of 7 for the second quarter. So,
and even Kentucky.
Yeah. I would say the first quarter has been their best.
There you go. There you go. Oh, come on, Delp. You just get a tie there. They didn't have any run support. Oh, my goodness. That's too bad.
I think he wanted a face mask there, the way he was looking at the.
Oh, that was so close. Seems like we got a lot of motion with at this point with one. You got to stay with your block, Delp.
Go right back to Bowens. 19 comes unblocked.
Just run through. I mean, good coaching by Durkin. I mean, we're trying to establish the line of scrimmage, and the guy's running right past the double team. Watch this.
Yeah.
See that?
That was brilliant.
You got to block that guy. You don't help somebody. Take care of your own side.
Oof.
Intended for Dylan Bell.
3 guys on him. That's what I'm talking about when you protect your area. Don't try to help somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Not exactly what you didn't need for this Georgia squad to get the defense right back out there after 3 and out.
I don't know which side is inspiring less confidence right now.
This is where you got to get a turnover.
Tom says Thorson's playing well, so that's something.
How far was that punt?
Give me a second.
About 50.
48 yards.
About.
All right, Auburn starts on the 26th. Georgia with 9 plays to Auburn's 25.
It's going to be end of the first quarter. South Carolina 7, LSU 3.
That play right there, the first down play was within a net. So that's going about 50. These guys can run. They get off blocks well, don't they?
They do.
What I was talking about for the fans there if you have a backside of a front side play, you're going to step to the inside and help the guy inside you, but you can't let anybody run through your gap to chase them from the backside. So your head's going to be on the swivel. So as you step, you protect your right shoulder, but you got to hit with your left arm if anybody's coming through.
Get
Well,
it
he
out there.
overstepped, and the guy ran inside out and made the play. And sometimes we've had the same situation at the point of attack where you got two guys on one, and if the guy right here is coming to my inside, the inside guy takes him, and the outside guy climbs to the backer. But if he goes to my outside, I'm going to step to him, and then I'm going to protect for the backer, and the tackle's going to take him.
Right.
And
So like that 4th and 1.
Sometimes when you have a young offensive line, you have a tendency to take for granted that guy's going to take your guy, and he doesn't. So you just got to do fundamentals. Establish the fact that you take your gap.
Yeah.
And then if you can help somebody else, you help them. But right now we've had 3 plays where we've gotten beaten. The first sack, the left guard stayed on the center on the nose, and the linebacker ran through. He stepped to help the center, but he needed to come back and get him. We had a play there where Delp didn't stay with his guy long enough to the outside, and then on the backside of that one play, Hewley got beat.
Right.
So it's hard enough when
That's
you
3 out of 9.
when you got 9 plays where you don't block them right. But
And again, this is a really good defense. You know, again, they lost 2 SEC games, but it's not like those teams put up a ton of points.
yeah, well, everybody goes below their numbers on this team. I mean,
Yeah.
they haven't given up many points all year, but let's just see how patient the guy is here. They don't turn the ball over. They haven't had but one all year, so.
Press man,
Taking the shot.
1-on-1. Oof.
Very lucky there.
Yeah.
He just dropped it.
Yeah. I mean, he saw the 1-on-1 early. That's what he wanted.
Played through him pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He had it.
All right, so 2nd and 10, 2nd long. That's kind of what you're hoping for. They're going to try to pick up half of it here. They get 5, 4.
Some kind of quarterback run here. Robinson either cramping or hurt his hip. Get off the field here, 3rd down.
All right, 3rd and 6, one of their few non-short 3rd downs.
Just get off the field and block a punt.
Quarterback keep here, coach?
Timeout, Georgia.
Yeah, I don't think they had anybody subbed in yet, had they?
I don't know.
I mean, I was looking to see who was coming in for him, if they were just going to move DeMello Jones up into Ellis Robinson's spot, but I didn't see anybody at the bottom of the screen. All right. Folks, real quick, let me tell you about our friends at Equity Prime Mortgage. If you have a chance, go to epmwholesale.com, and you can see all the stuff that they have. You can see all the different products they have. They have FHA loans, VA loans, conventional loans, Home Start, DPA, down payment assistance, DSCR Prime loans, non-QM Prime, non-QM Elite. Those are new products. I don't even know what they are. USDA loans, Jumbo Express, Choice Renovations. Again, they're all over the country. This is a huge company, but I can just tell you that their CEO and superstar president, you know, the Grand Poobah, I'm not even sure exactly what his title is because he never talks about it. He's a very just a huge Georgia fan. He never talks about this is a giant corporation. He treats it like he's still like he did years ago when he started it. It's still the same. He thinks of himself as a small boutique, and that's how his guys act. But they're a giant corporation, and they love to work with realtors. They take care of realtors. They have a suite over in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. So mainly for when Georgia makes it to SEC championship games, that's what they like to do it for. But they also bring in friends and clients and stuff to Falcons games and concerts and stuff like that, because they're like, hey, let's do this. And let's take care of our friends and family. And if you are one of their customers, then you are one of their friends and family. So check out Equity Prime Mortgage, epmwholesale.com. Read about they have a ton of reviews. Their ratings are through the roof. You can check them out on Facebook as well if you're not sure. It's like, hey, what do you do? Give me an idea. Check out their Facebook page. It's pretty neat, especially like those the adjustable rate mortgages, stuff like that. Those can get super complicated really fast, and they can make it very simple for you. So what they're going to do is find out what works best for you, what's the quickest way for you to get approved, and they're going to give you a lot of options, pros and cons on each one. It's exactly the advocate you need. They're not there to make a ton of money off of you and try to put you in something that's going to harm you. They're going to take fantastic care of you. And again, we wouldn't recommend them if we didn't know them, use them, and love the folks over there.
Blake Bailey says, put Dayne on the D line, worth a try. Promise you, it ain't worth a try.
Said what?
Told him to put me on the defensive line. Nope. You don't want that. I don't want that. I could outrun other media members to midfield for the
Jackson Arnold's thrown 300 passes without an interception.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Here's 301.
So Auburn has 83 rushing yards in this game. It had 52 against Texas A&M 2 weeks ago.
He didn't get a yard in the fourth quarter, so maybe they're wasting them. Corner blitz hit him.
Oh, he got saved. Oh,
all right, we hit the corner blitz. Go for it, Schumann. I like it. It almost was 301 if he'd have caught the ball. You see the corner blitz?
I did see the corner blitz. And, hey, good pickup on that corner blitz, too, though. I'll give him credit. Oof.
If he'd have just let him a little bit more, he'd have caught it. We thought we could block a punt, but we probably won't try it here. But
flag down.
Surely we're not outside. I think they have motion. Yeah.
I know we often say this is one of the most important drives of the season, but this is one of the most important drives of the season. Just the offense has to.
Here, watch the left guard. Pick him up. That's what we just talked about. Watch the left tackle. Step to him and see that?
Guy came way across.
That's why you stay with us here. Yep. Thanks for showing that, ESPN. Lost yardage plays killing us. Let's get a little misdirection here, Bobo, or something.
There you go.
Positive yardage.
I'd have to run a quarterback run here. Something to get a spark.
Second 6.
Run.
Oh, my.
Kind of tiptoed around and still got 3.
Well, he had a pass call, so it's all right. 3rd and 2.
As Paul Maharry points out, Monroe Freeling's in the game.
So is Cash Jones.
Third down. 1, 2,
Corner
3, 4,
blitz.
5, 6, 7. 7 up on the line. They bring 3, 4 with a late guy. Sack. Oh, he's out.
How?
Tackle got beat like a tom-tom.
That wasn't Gaston, was it?
Right tackle.
But I didn't think it was.
Maybe it's usually playing right tackle.
Jeez.
Coming inside you, man.
I hope that's not just an offensive line rotation or something. Like,
Remember, Gaston has been banged up, so I don't know if he's healthy or not. That was a good fake there.
Well, he got 1 first down or 2.
2. Total of 20 yards.
I'm just telling you, man, if you can't block them any better than we're blocking them, it don't make you what plays you call.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a chance. Bo Hughley missed the guy at right tackle and
And
missed
left.
one at left tackle. You got to answer the challenge a little bit here, offense.
I just wanted to know why Gaston wasn't the one in there. And it may be
He might have been
a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
I like DeMello playing offense guy.
Is that another Auburn penalty?
Give us some help. Delay a game after
There.
a change of possession.
You don't get mad at the ref. Get your play in a little bit faster.
Oh, there.
Got a tackle.
Man.
Still gained 7.
Gabe Harris got back there so fast. I thought he might actually have had a play.
How they gonna throw in front of the one guy?
Mm-hmm.
Watch the fake quarterback, fake sweep quarterback keeper.
Fake sweep. Quarterback's got it.
Good
Hey.
tackle.
And CJ Allen. He's
All right. You know you blitzed the corner last time, but don't do it again.
They're lining up quick.
Shit.
Same
They
thing.
throw right where a guy blitzes from, Roddy.
Yep. That's the third time he's done it.
Good coaching. Watch the guy come here and they throw it right there. Here he comes, and they throwing it right there.
2 guys came. Nobody left back there.
Doesn't get easier than that.
It's good coaching. We got to figure it out that they know on our zone blitzes where they're coming from.
Pistol set. Play fake.
He's on the ground.
Everett. Jeez. You can't play that far off and then miss a tackle. Well, he just got beat. He wasn't playing far off.
Guy's a great player.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I don't.
Somebody's down.
Looks like one of Auburn's linemen.
Is it cramp or what?
Maybe getting tired as many offensive plays as they've run.
Exactly. He's getting cramps from being out there for 17 hours. Auburn's already to their 49. 1st and 10. Total yards for Auburn, 178-20 for Georgia. So, funny though, Auburn's actually has more penalties than Georgia, although one was declined. But Georgia has 2 penalties for 20 yards. Both are pass interference. Then there was the offensive pass interference. So, Georgia's 0 for 3 on 3rd down. Auburn is 6 of 8.
I mean, when was the last time, Roddy, that it just felt like Georgia didn't have answers on either side of the ball?
See, and that was when I wrote my column on Friday. That's the way I felt. I mean, just from what we had seen. And yeah, they beat Kentucky, but Kentucky's not a good team. But just watching a redshirt freshman quarterback who's not that good come in and have a hell of a first half against Georgia, and I'm like, this is a team with its back, going to Auburn, playing at night, back against the wall. I expected the offense to have a lot more, but again, I think we're seeing how much they, missing Monroe Friedling has hurt. They've had, a long time to plan for him being out of the game, and they've attacked the tackles, and just Georgia hasn't been able to get it going offensively. Defensively, these are your guys. You're not missing a bunch of guys. These are your starters. And what we've seen in the first half of, three SEC games, I mean, Joe Aguilar goes 14 of 14 for 213 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Ty Simpson was 7 of 7 on 3rd down attempts. Kentucky's Cutter Boley, he had the lowest passer rating in the SEC. He went 12 for 16 for 125 yards and 1 touchdown in the first quarter. So the defense doesn't – in other words, I was not surprised that the defense didn't have an answer. I was worried about them every time Auburn had the ball, but I thought Georgia's offense would have some get
We
up
got a
and go.
complete breakdown at tackle. But we got no chance.
That's exactly what I was saying. It's like with Monroe Freeling out.
They're just killing us.
Yeah.
Guy's first round draft choice. The one guy and
For Auburn? Yes, sir.
yeah, Lawson.
Mhm.
He's ranked in the top 20.
Lawson or Crawford?
Whoever they got one guy ranked in the top 20 in the country. I don't know what his name is. Look up, Dayne, what his name is. Top 20 draft.
Yeah, I'm going to go look at a mock draft real fast. And
that guy's he's eating. So.
Keldrick Falk, he's 8th in ESPN's mock draft right
What
now.
number is he? 4?
15.
Yeah. There's a sweep. Quarterback keep.
9 yards.
Just need to run those 2 plays right now and throw.
KJ Bolden, Raylan Wilson on the tackle. Only 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
Waist down.
Second one, throw it deep.
Come back.
Free play.
That's Auburn's 35th play. Georgia's run 12. Charles Barkley's in the house there.
Looking skinny. Thirteen first downs. I know, it kind of feels like that Ole Miss game last year, or the Alabama game, where just nothing's going right in your quarter, in your first half. All right, Justin Williams, let's see what you can do. Chris Jones stays at home. There you go.
It's just the story of the season so far has been Georgia's defense can't get off the field.
Josh Horton in the game and Elijah Griffin in the game, Coach.
Yeah.
Switch out the defensive front.
Got a Subway in there. The guy's been playing so many plays. But this is against the offense that has done very little this year. It's up against Baylor, right?
Did a little bit against Oklahoma. mostly early in that game.
They also had some bad ref calls too in that game.
He got some weapons.
Mhm. He's
Just
Thompson Perry hitting like Perry Thompson hitting like a ton of bricks
what's
out
the
there.
percentage for Arnold so far?
72%. And that was what I was saying about the three quarterbacks that Georgia's faced in the SEC. They were all completing at 70%. Joey Aguilar, Cutter, and Ty Simpson. So this is on par for what we've seen. Gabe Harris crashes. Nothing going there.
It's going to be a first down,
they might
though.
have gave it to him, though.
We were there. We just didn't get there quick enough.
200 yards to 20.
How much?
They have 201 yards. Georgia has 20.
Really fortunate to score in more.
And they're 7 of 9 on third down. It was a good fake, but Georgia stayed home and got it. Connor Lew. It's funny how many of those kids, when I see their look at the names, how many kids that Georgia recruited as well.
Auburn 102 passing yards, 101 rushing yards.
That's pretty.
Hit him in the backside and ball pop up or something. I'm trying to hit it tight end under. God, you got a chance to make a play. Maybe it's holding again.
Yeah. That's the early indication, coach.
You see, who was that missed him? Cole.
It was Joseph Jonah Johnny, I think.
That's what I thought. I thought it was 99.
Don't zone blitz here.
Yeah, see, it's JJA who's getting in there. And so Georgia got pressure that time.
2nd and 19. Auburn splitting the field really wide.
I was about to say that. That was a weird looking formation.
Like a hypo formation.
Uh-oh. Everett, you okay? He is not okay. He couldn't get off that other guy's legs.
Chris Cole.
Friendly fire there.
Yeah. It's one of Georgia's team leaders. Really talented player in Daylen Everett.
I will say that is the.
So we're down. If Robinson's out, we're going to have to play Kelly, right?
Yes, sir.
Unless you've got some kind of cross training out there. So Georgia's depth being tested on the offensive line, in the secondary. Competence being tested on offense so far.
I guess bring in Daniel Harris.
Yeah.
Harris or Ellis?
Ellis Robinson's on the game. Is in the game.
Kelly. We're down at second.
Third.
Third and 14.
Keeper.
Got it.
Jeez. He's going to get down to the
How many
3
times
yard
can
line.
a quarterback run on us on third down? Oh.
And that'll take it to the 2-minute timeout. Killer.
It would be worth going back and looking at how many third down conversions have been completed by a quarterback keep.
You just cannot play man against a quarterback like that. I will say this. You say what you want to about Freeze, but it had a good game plan. Been one step ahead of us on everything.
Total yards for Arnold now. He is 107 in the air, 49 on the ground.
That was a killer play right there.
Auburn,
17-0, a lot worse than anybody knows. 13, but killer.
And I mean, not getting a ton of possessions. So
I mean, we didn't even touch the guy, did we?
I mean,
not, until you tackle.
I mean, the way he
Yeah.
broke the line. I mean,
no.
Georgia's only chance, I mean, to make this a game is to do the middle 8 thing, which I know Auburn would potentially score right here, but Georgia'd have to score before the half and then come out and score again.
what you got to do is first down, every down right here called timeout, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
It's on the 2-yard line.
4. I mean, you had him first and third to 14. Picks up 27 yards.
Remember when we were watching Baylor, the day we were watching our first game against Marshall before, and I said, you think Dave Aranda would not play man coverage on this guy? How many yards did he get rushing in that game?
I tore him up.
Play the down and distance.
That's just mind-boggling. So they converted a 3rd and 14, second and 17.
How many? Yeah,
First and 17. It was first
and 17 hit the
tight end.
How many third down conversions they got?
I think they've only missed 2, 3, 8 of 10.
They're up to close to 40 some plays, right?
Exactly, 40 exactly.
How does he do that?
Georgia's got 12.
This is about as bad an ass whipping as we've had in a long time.
I mean, this is worse than Ole Miss last year.
We did score first on Ole Miss.
No.
That game was competitive early, Roddy. This is not competitive.
We're outmatched at offensive line right now to tackle. I mean, look at this. There is nobody on the left-hand side here. 2 guys come through the same gap.
Corey Thomas, he had a shot to drop him. Still would have been a first down, but
Quarterback keep.
I'd run it 3 times.
Timeout, Kirby. Of course, we only got 2, so I don't guess he will.
All right,
Have
they
the
did.
first one.
Halftime, Texas A&M 21, Florida 14. Early third quarter, Iowa 23, Wisconsin 0.
Dalen Everett has his helmet on, is in the middle of the defensive huddle.
Halftime, USC 14, Michigan 7. Halfway through the second quarter, LSU 10, South Carolina 7.
Got to give them credit for making plays too. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, they've broken tackles. They've made catches. Dropped Georgia on their blitzes. Just reminds me of
we're gonna take a little pride right here. Have a pride check.
quarterback run.
I don't think he got in. Yeah. Auburn is already celebrating. I think he came down about a foot shy. Well,
Oh, that's a TD. Well, no, I mean elbows now. So
What'd you say?
I think you could review that and decide whatever you wanted.
But they've already said it was down, right?
Yeah. Is there enough to overturn it? That's about as close as it gets, y'all.
on Monday I picked Georgia to win. On Wednesday I picked Auburn to win. Friday I was back on Georgia. Was not expecting this. I knew it'd be problems, but I thought Georgia's offense would have a little more gumption. But as Coach points out, the tackles aren't really getting it done, and the defense has just got to be gassed. I mean, they're on pace right now to face 90 plays, 84.
I don't think there's enough conclusive evidence to overturn that. But if they did, I could. Yeah, it's that close.
Arnold is the leading rusher with 51 yards. Well, he got you down there, so I imagine they'll give it to him again. Boy, it shouldn't be third down.
Yeah, the ref said third down, and Kirby immediately is like, nope. Ref said second down. Kirby immediately corrected and said it's third.
Let's get. Like let's keep it straight. And Georgia bringing the big boys in. Coach, you attack the edge here. Georgia hasn't been able to set the edge.
I wouldn't. I'd go right at them here. Don't take a chance on losing yardage.
Okay.
Get under center and run the quarterback sneak.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. Spat made it's 2 inches.
They shouldn't break the huddle here. Kirby has to use his timeout because they're
Yeah.
going to use 20 seconds.
Oof. Getting stiff.
Solid clock management from Kirby Smart. Man, I know it's obvious, but we've seen poor clock management around the country this year.
It has been bad. A lot of teams, you're wondering what the hell are they doing? So, folks, if you bought a new hat or a new shirt for this game, or
Retire it.
yeah, you got new shoes. I'm not being superstitious, but I'm just saying somebody out there got a new hat for this game, and you need to take that thing and light it on fire. So, just burn it down. I told everybody to be quiet in the end zone because they're going right into the heart of the student section. Georgia's got his beef line in there.
Did they have a tush push?
Oh, they're going to be offsides here.
They do have a tush push.
He's over the top.
That's a touchdown.
We got the ball.
Yeah.
Auburn sideline thinks it's a touchdown.
They're telling Kyron
Georgia's-
Jones to keep running.
He's trying to run it back. Oh, boy.
Both teams saying they got a touchdown.
Would that be amazing if we had the ball?
That would be a game changer. I think that's what he just.
I don't even know what was called.
Oh, it's out.
Too bad we didn't get the touchdown.
Look, Kyron sees it. He grabs it. Does he
Did he-
actually go down right there?
What a break.
The ball is out. That review or the touchdown. Let's see if Kyron does he
Does he
stay-
touch the ground? Oh, man. Is that going to be a touchdown, Georgia?
You can't give him a touchdown because he didn't.
You can put your hand down, right?
Yeah, but if they blew the whistle,
That's true. Whoever took your hat off, I'm just saying, and threw it in the fireplace.
Man, weird things happen at Jordan Hare.
I killed myself there. The previous play is under review. Of course it is.
we won't get that. He's too far across.
You think they're going to call touchdown?
Yeah.
But he loses it so early.
Yeah. Hit the distance he travels from that angle to me is irrelevant.
Yeah.
McDonough's saying it's a touchdown. What do they call on the field? Jeez.
See, the ball's out of his hand there.
It's coming out of his hand right there.
Yeah.
All right, the call on the field was a fumble that Georgia recovered.
He doesn't have it when he's going across the goal line.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Coach. But so my thought was but you're right. When they blow the whistle, that play's dead. So even if you do return it the whole way.
They
That's
shouldn't have
what
blown,
Matt Austin says.
they shouldn't have blown the whistle.
Matt also says he thinks it's a touchdown for Auburn.
We won't be that lucky.
Oh, yeah. And they make a good point that the SEC office messed up a call. They actually apologized to Auburn for screwing it up.
But the ruling on the field is a fumble.
Yes, sir.
And I don't think there's enough to overturn that.
That ball's out.
Won't be that lucky. I don't give a shit what happened to him before. You got to base it on what happens tonight.
Yeah, but you know that.
I see what Sean's saying. Is it indisputable? Well, there's going to be an unhappy coach one way or the other.
Yeah. Might be the first question in the press conference on either side or on both sides. No,
he doesn't have the ball there.
Holding it half, just because the ball's touching your body doesn't mean you have possession of it.
Would have been too good if it had bounced up in there and would have gone all the way.
Yeah. Well, his back don't matter.
Yeah, that ball's being punched out before it goes across.
Yeah.
What a weird, funky, crazy game. And we're in the second quarter.
This is, what's this, 4 minutes in?
Not our night.
I think they're afraid to call it.
Yeah. Who's going to take the heat on this one? Georgia ball.
Hugh just threw his headset.
We got a good chance.
I think that's the right call. You got to stick with what's on the field.
How big is that review prior to that?
Well, if I'm Kirby right here, we're going to have the ball on the 1 yard line.
Mm-hmm.
She's just sneak it out and make them use their timeouts and get into halftime and get on your knees. Start the game over. He's going to sneak it here.
Didn't really get anything.
They need to call a little penalty there on Eric Winters pulling on Oscar Delp. That is not allowed.
Very fortunate, boys.
If this goes to half 10-0, Georgia is very happy.
That should be a touchdown for Georgia. They got hosed.
I think we should fake the sneak and stand up and throw the bomb.
I'm just thinking that's got to be like the worst compromise. Both teams are pissed. Both are like, we should have a touchdown.
And Georgia's not crazy pissed.
No, they're not. They're very thankful that they got it. But again, that 2 inches prior to that.
Make a first down.
There you go.
Big
Good
man.
job, Josh McCray. positive yardage.
Now go NASCAR.
Yeah.
Be careful with the ball here. I mean, lucky.
Got out of bounds, saved you some time, Coach. Now you can run your offense.
Get out of bounds.
He did.
Had Cash in there on first down. Best receiving back.
All right. 2nd 3. Georgia's out of timeouts. Auburn has 1. 4-man rush. Oof.
Get up.
Great catch, Lawson Lucky.
Go get a field goal.
Bo Hooligan just abused. What?
Was there a timeout? How you stopping a play there?
Yeah, that was flag.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna look and see if it's a catch. This crew.
I think they get paid by the review.
You mean whether he's lucky caught it?
Yeah.
I tell you, it's every man for himself on pass protection right now.
And they rushed 4, and they're getting pressure on him.
You can tell from behind it's coming out.
That was been my point. It's not even close. That's just crazy.
Let's see the play. Did he catch it or not?
Now they got to show the guy standing there. Oh, that was Juan Gaston. I'm sorry. I should.
Get in the huddle, get on the field, and call the play. I think we ought to run a draw play the way they run it upfield.
Can they play now, or do they have to review something else?
They were reviewing the.
They're going to review halftime.
Come on, one set.
All right. That same play, Coach.
That's a damn good quarterback play right there.
That was. Guy came in, went and found his man. Is the exact same thing they did on the left side, bringing the guy through that C gap.
Oh, that should be a targeting, shouldn't it? Hope Gunner's all right.
I hope they call him down.
Now they're going to review for targeting, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just saw Connor Norman on the sideline throw his hands up in the air, so I wonder if it's something he was.
Targeting. What you think?
Yeah.
Be good for 15 for us.
Rowdy, I think I'm gonna have to pull up JG Tate's stream at halftime and see some reactions.
That's targeting if there's ever been one. What's the number 4 position?
Ooh. Hey, he'll knock his own goddamn helmet off. Come on. That's ridiculous.
4 is Kayan Lee, cornerback.
Yeah, that was a really good player.
He's from Cedar Grove High School.
Mm-hmm. Lance McCurley, one of our recruiting guys, says the last few minutes of this game with all the stoppages aged years off my life. To be right.
They might this might be just enough to piss Auburn off enough that they won't play worth the shit the second half because they'll be bitching about what happened.
I'm just saying it should be targeting, but that's a situation where if you remember the shots that Aaron Murray took in that stadium, Jake Fromm took in that.
Never had targeting back then. But
oh, shit. The Quincy Carter shots?
Yeah.
God. Yep, he's out.
Blake Bailey says, Siri, play Baba O'Reilly.
We get 15 yards there, too.
Yep. Kane Lee's really good. Just a heads up. I mean, or has the potential to be really good. This secondary's gotten torched a lot, but that guy was he was quite the all-star in high school. You're at the the Auburn 42, coach. We said it was targeting. Apparently it is.
I wonder what he freezes blood pressure is right now.
Oh, man, 190/85 at least. Jeez.
Just throw it to him.
He tried to throw it through a wall.
Wide open.
Wow. That's just terrible pass right there. We could get something. I think Dayne was saying middle eight. He was so clairvoyant.
I told you they were going to get the fumble at the 1 and get a targeting, and it would take 45 minutes to get there. It is the longest middle 8 that we've ever seen.
This has been beyond.
I think the last 2 minutes of this half took 30 minutes.
The first quarter went over and
it was like 10 minutes.
Yeah. It was like
it was somehow less than 15.
Technically it's 15 minutes, but it's over in 10. I get it. There was a time paradox there that was off the charts.
Like, what's happening now?
He said we didn't have something wrong with the change. They're saying we didn't.
They don't have the down.
They're saying we didn't have a replay on that play. Why don't we do one?
So it's a digital down marker, and it wasn't turning on.
The battery's dead because it's been up so long.
I'm just saying somebody's about to throw a golf ball.
Wow.
Got man coverage.
3-man rush.
Throw it out of bounds.
Is it a late hit?
It might have pushed him out of bounds.
He was going to throw up the way they're ending this half. They've given him 30 yards, coach.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I was a lip reader.
He said that's effing horrific.
I
Might as well score. Don't worry about a field goal.
oof.
Lucky. It's so open. Let's go to somebody else. Just because go to 8 or 86.
Yeah.
Sprint out. Offside.
Yep. There's the flag. And Kirby's like, man, if you'd make that block, we'd be in the end zone. He's telling him.
Hugh. This is some tragedy theater, the end of this half for Auburn. They fumble at the 1. Now they're giving up 35 yards in penalties.
Can we tell need Mike Bobo on that headset down to Gunner. Gunner, just throw it, man. Don't stop trying to. You're not a cannon. Just. I mean, coach saw that right off the bat. He came through so fast.
First down, and more, and more.
And out of bounds.
Good screen there.
You know, I was just about to say, Coach, people complain about the screen, but that's a beautiful play. The screens are effective. They pick. That's
We're on the 5.
Yes, sir. Wait, no, 6. My apologies. I just threw that one out.
Need a touchdown here now.
Yeah.
Just like we said, that's what was going to happen the last 4 minutes.
Remember, throw that hat away if you picked it back up again. You see it.
Got to get rid of it, Gunner. And he does. Kirby gets a word with him.
All right, no timeouts. Do you take a chance on running it here, Coach?
I don't know if you can get the field goal team.
That's my fear. That's my 121. But
touchdown would have been good, but
they know you want to throw it, so they got a ton of them out there.
Run that little X motion thing. They don't have enough players on it.
I think we got too many. Snap it.
Well, you can't snap it when the refs.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him there.
You can't call delay a game or us when the referee's up there.
Was this a substitution situation?
Yeah, the ref, he couldn't snap the ball. The ref was up there. Smart by Auburn.
So you're pretty much just taking a shot to the end zone here, see if you get a one-on-one. Tipped. Get the field goal and be very happy.
The first down play was terrible there on the 5-yard line. We got to have a little confidence here, though, at least.
I mean, if you would have told me it would be – wait, I'm not going to say anything yet.
Yeah,
it's a rhythm here now. Let's knock it through there.
This is not a gimme. Okay.
Look, the guy's name
that's-
is his name's Woodring. He's playing on a field that has like Yellowwood as a sponsor. Like he's right at home. So
what was that? Not exactly a 99-yard drive. I mean,
they're still going to talk about the fumble. I suppose the only thing is, do we know that they blew the whistle dead? Because the Georgia player wasn't on the ground.
it's Kyron Jones, right? They ran it back.
Yes. Well, Georgia fans in the chat watching us wherever you're watching, if I'll say an hour ago because that's how long it's taken. If I'd have told you this would have been 10-3 at the half with Georgia getting the ball, you'd have been ecstatic. And
I mean, you had 20 yards of offense versus 202 with 1 minute left in the half, or minute 11.
Let's cover this.
Yeah.
Don't kick it out of bounds.
Oof. I was almost worried you talked that one into existence.
what are they saying? It went out? What's a flag?
No, I could have sworn it hit in the end zone.
Gunner was hit, wasn't lucky.
Yeah.
Auburn's penalties have helped us tonight. That one drive, one.
It wasn't the kicking team; it was the receiving team, right?
So they're gonna get the ball.
Well, he got confused as which way to go.
They're gonna get the ball on the 40-yard line.
No, it's a personal foul on them.
He said kicking team.
Yeah, I think he misspoke
Okay, that was done.
because they're backing him up. Yeah, this is a penalty on Auburn.
Yeah. Called it on Eric Winters, I think.
Hugh is beside himself.
How many that's 9 penalties for 70 yards. And I think the 70 is wrong. I think they had 8%.
Be some booing right here.
Whew, what a ride that was, gentlemen. All right, refs our Auburn fans are letting the refs have it. All right, Hugh's talking to the head ref.
He's pushing to get some calls in the second half.
We had C.J. Wiley in on the goal line.
Can you eject a head coach?
You can.
Yeah. First time he gets 15 yards. Second time.
Are they going to get an interview? Yeah.
One of these damn times.
He was trying to be measured with his words.
But he's also really, really pissed.
Probably doesn't want the fine that would come if he said what he wanted to say. We take a halftime break. We'll throw up the stat sheet and we can examine that. But I think we all need to regather ourselves if that was the end of the first half. Yeah, we have a long night ahead of us, my friends.
Yeah, I mean, that first half took 2 hours, Coach. I mean, it is now.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. It is 9:40. So.
My clock going off here in about 20 minutes.
Yeah. All right, folks. We're gonna take a quick break here. We'll see you back. Check back with us about 9:55. We'll see you then.
Hey,
All right. What a hoot the end of that half was, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that was the first half that Auburn absolutely dominated for 29 minutes, but the final minute was Georgia's, and they get 3 points out of it, only trailed by 7. They get the ball back here. Coach, it's
First day of Halloween. Today's trick or treat. Right?
yeah. It is 10 o'clock for the start of the second half. 10 o'clock exactly on the
Maybe
button.
they'll kick it short and we run it back.
Yeah. He had one decent return, so.
Number 4 is in there. I thought he got kicked out. Well, that's another 4.
Yeah, he's
Jermaine King with the super chat says, I can't tell if we have momentum or if we don't.
Hey, folks, thanks for the super chat. I was actually able to buy a microphone stand for Coach Donnan. Just so you know, your super chats do go into the show. We're not it's not like we're going out and buying more Yingling flight, although that would be a good use of the money. So,
how many times are you going to show it? It was over.
they got to show it 1,000 times, but because they got something controversial, so their producer saying, "Run with it, run with it, run with it." Let's see what Gunner can do. High snap, screen.
Cash.
Okay, Cash Jones on first down.
Why do they play cash? There you go. Mike Free says, aloha from Pearl Harbor. Watching the dogs from there. Says, love you, Coach.
Appreciate it. Aloha.
Oh, he stepped out, I think.
Tiny bubbles. Need some champagne. Celebrate that play.
Nate Frazier.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, first down. Tough hit.
Nice pull there, Drew Bobo. Hey,
this would help our defense if we could do some.
First down. I know it sounds weird. Georgia had like 8 others, but it just didn't feel like it.
I'd like to see it sprint out some.
Yeah, take their guys out of it a little bit.
Frazier stays in the game.
Stack tight ends on the right side.
There's the quarterback run. You got to get more movement than that.
They shifted Branch out, and it looked like that was to try to manipulate the box a little bit and had better numbers. So Gunner kept it.
2nd 7.
Auburn had allocated 3 defenders essentially for Branch and Young, opened up some potential numbers in other spots.
Oh, I like this. Don't throw the slant.
That's not very good. Like the shot, though.
Grabbed his jersey.
Yeah.
I didn't like that play. Got to throw in front of him.
Cash back in the
Lawson
game.
Lucky down the middle. I mean, he's due to catch one.
Yeah.
It's way to use your snap count. He's sitting down on it.
Real time, I didn't think that was PI, so I'm curious
He
what
held
this
him
thing looked
before
like.
that.
Okay.
That was to Thomas, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Grabbing him where else you want.
You remember when
We're
Munson
gonna
said
break some on these guys if they keep playing man like that.
Munson said some property is going to be destroyed tonight? It could be for opposite reasons, but that's you just feel the tension ramping up for Auburn.
Those guys cannot block. You bring in a tight end who would actually block.
You got man coverage up there. Throw it to him.
There he is. There's Elias Williams.
Catch the ball. God. Good throw. Back shoulder. Too bad. He's holding on to his jersey.
Third and 11. It would be Georgia's first third down conversion of the night.
Sack. I'd punt here.
Get about half of it.
Got to punt.
Yeah, that was 3rd and 11. You got 6. So
They're going quick. Get them off sides. I'm surprised I went for that. Kirby saying, did he jump? Thought he jumped. So maybe Gunner was thinking that was a free play.
You got to make a play, boys.
Let's see if this feels like a free play. Gunner
Hit him
got
in the
hit
head.
again.
2 catches there. Watch this guy hit Gunner in the head. They got a break there. The guy was offside. That's the way he started the game. Maybe we'll get him this time. Was that the first play Elias Williams has played?
I think, was he in on the play prior to that? No, actually, on the play prior to that was the Oscar Delp misses the block in the flats, and I actually tweeted out, bring in Elias Williams, somebody who can actually block. They bring him in, and he drops the first pass they throw to him. Oh, my goodness.
We're going to have a defensive hole in here.
And he raises in.
Shit. Give it to him. Finally get 3rd down. I don't know who I would press. If you can't stand up.
Second and 8.
Defense was looking better before that penalty. Maybe they can get an interception here.
Just sat down.
That might be spearing there.
Yeah, it might be. All right, 3rd and 1. Can definitely see a quarterback keeper here.
We really blew it there on that opportunity that one of those guys catch the deep ball.
I mean, I think he had 2 drops on that one because the other one hit Colby Young in the hands.
I said one of those 2 receivers catch it.
Oh.
Kobe and the other guy.
My apologies.
Hit him in the shoulder pad.
Everyone look at it. This is beginning to feel like which of the teams can be more composed. You saying that's targeting? We'll see if the refs agree. They're going to take a break.
That's nuts. All right, folks, if there was ever a game where you needed 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 Yinglings, this is the game. And you'll be okay because they're only 2.6 grams of carbs per beer. They're only 95 calories per beer. They're 4.2% alcohol by volume. So if you have a bunch of them, you're not going to be some sloppy fall down drunk like we're seeing in the stands there. The taste is fantastic. It's very crisp. It's a very refreshing light beer. I know that some people, they're looking for light beer. They want one that is good. And this one took a while. This one wasn't, they didn't just knock this out because light beers are popular. They spent a long time waiting or working on this one. So it was, this is one that they try, they work on their recipes because when they put it out, they're going to put their name behind it and go crazy with it. They're going to market the hell out of it like they do with us, and they're going to get you to try it. And it's going to be a big hit. So there are other light beers that hit the market first, but none of them are as good as this one. And they're full of carbs and they're full of calories. They're not exactly a light beer. This one is a light beer. It tastes fantastic. It's crisp. It's the next generation of light beer. So try Yuengling Flight. They're in your grocery stores, gas stations, package stores, wherever you buy beer, and you'll see the packages there. It has the wings on it for Flight. So, of course, they have their light lager and they have their black and tans and they have their traditional lager. Tons of different Yuenglings out there. I recommend you try them all. But if you want something to help with games like this or tomorrow, the weather's supposed to be phenomenal tomorrow in the state of Georgia. That it would be a perfect time to have a few Yuengling Flights on your porch, patio, back deck, and then tune in and to UGA Sports. Read all the content we're going to have. Go back and watch. I doubt a lot of you are going to stay up to do the post-game overreaction show with us, but
it depends how it ends.
If you want to watch it tomorrow, be sure to tune in tomorrow. And then, of course, we'll also have the Peach State Power Hour tomorrow night. So good time to grab yourself a case, 2 cases of Yuengling Flight.
So we'll see if this is going to be a targeting call against Kyron Jones. In the event that it is, that's already a spot that Georgia is weak at safety. So I would imagine you probably see a Ja'Cory Thomas situation.
I don't think they reviewed it.
That's why we were going to break.
No, they called timeout.
Okay.
So,
My fault.
they could have reviewed it. He called timeout and they did.
Trying to get
what's
him
the score in the Florida game? How much time left? We don't have enough people on that side over there.
8 minutes to go. Texas A&M 24-17.
Good tackle. John, is that Johnson? Yeah.
Quintavious.
The quarterback's going to keep it here.
Yeah.
Watch the play action.
Get ready, Quintavious. If ever you're going to make a play, this is it.
This could be a lot of shift motions to try to get offsides. Oh!
Saturday.
So both teams go for it on a 4th down.
And both of them drop it. So there you go.
When in doubt, trick them.
That's a tough call. I call that a drop, but that was really that's tough.
Been nice if it bounced up and kicked. All right. All's on the 40.
It looks like
37.
37.
There
Oh!
you go.
Take it short.
Go to your horses. Throw
It
into a
had
blitz.
corner blitz.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that.
That was a perfect throw.
I thought they were going to give it to Nate there, and on that first other play.
If we
could block, Coach.
but seriously, the quarterback's got to keep it there.
Yeah.
Look at that play.
Oh, you're right. I mean,
This game's for the taking now. I mean, they're questioning themselves. If we could get a score here, which is going to be hard for us to do unless we get an explosive play.
all right. 4-man rush.
Gotta
Juan Gaston
evade.
gets just beat on the edge.
Oh, Gunner. Oh, Gunner. Great
They're
job
holding
of
on us.
That was a great job evading, but
Maybe it's defensive holding.
That's the only thing you hope for. Juan Gaston.
They said before the game that Auburn holds more than any team they've ever played against.
Maybe it's that same route we were looking at earlier, Coach, and they just held Oscar Delp. Okay.
2 holdings.
So they hold twice as much.
I think you should be able to stack those.
Or maybe you should be able to keep one for later when you need 10 yards.
See
Oh,
that?
jeez. He's beat on the double move, or was going to be beat. All right, so just like that, you're across midfield.
There you go.
Oh,
Tight window. Good coverage.
Somebody's going to get open.
George's throwing it a lot on first down.
Ryan Harrison agrees with you, Roddy. 2 holdings should be 2 penalties.
There you
Ooh.
go.
Noah Thomas.
We
found
the
him.
Auburn killer. Remember, he torched them last year.
Good fake there, wasn't it?
Yep.
Snap it.
Chauncey
Wait,
Bowens in the
Quarterback
game.
keep.
That's a touchdown.
He's in.
But please review it for 45 minutes.
don't shut your mouth. God damn it. I will fire you on the spot. I'll get UGA to fire you. We'll get you double fired.
Oh,
We'll take
no.
both of them. We can stack them.
Great drive.
That was.
This is one of the weirdest games
look
I've
at
ever
the guy
seen.
who's the happiest guy for Chauncey Bowens. His fellow running back, who was thinking that could be my touchdown, but no,
I'm happy for Thomas.
yeah. Noah Thomas finally gets to play.
Finding a way to launch the ball is the biggest thing for us.
You know, we need to. He had 2 big plays on that one. One of them, though, was the pass interference. So they were going to him. He was held. So
Georgia just erased 29 minutes of a butt whooping in about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
With Auburn's help. I mean, some of that was Auburn being undisciplined, and then they could have caught a face mask on that too.
You know, I was actually asked on Friday, is Noah Thomas still on the team? I'm like, he had 30 snaps last week. It's not like a guy, he didn't play a whole lot, but it's just sometimes you just don't get targeted. So trust me, I get it. Real quick.
Good coach in there on Kobe Young throwing that little hitch on a safety blitz, corner blitz.
Yeah, that was big, 20-something yards. If you need good coaching when it comes to a legal standpoint, reach out to Jeff Dean of Morrison Dean. They handle a lot of big cases, very interesting cases. They were they'll do things like check out body cam footage, Facebook posts of somebody might have done something to you, the cameras, door cams, street cams, and stuff like that, data from phones. I mean, these guys are going to find something for you, and they're going to get indisputable proof that you were wronged, and they're going to bring it to court, and they're going to take care of people. They had like a fellow who was working on a power substation, and the power wasn't properly turned off. He got 7,000 volts of electricity running through his body. He survived and is doing pretty well considering what he went through. But after a short period of litigation, they were able to take care of him. I know a gentleman who he cut the grass at my son's school. The same thing happened to him. He lost both his arms. You know how they had to repurpose his house, I mean, he's cutting the grass. He has no arms. But he's got the lawnmower works for him. His car works for him. His house had to be retrofitted. Who pays for all that if somebody else is at fault? So reach out to Morrison Dean, Jeff Dean. He's going to get you squared away. And again, if they take your case and they have a no-win guarantee. If they don't win, then it doesn't cost you anything. And if they'll talk to you for up to 30 days. You have 30 days to work it out with them to be sure that you like them and that you're going to work well together. If not, you can just say, hey guys, no thanks, and walk away without owing them a dime. So I can't think of an easier way for you to reach out to a lawyer and say, hey, look, do I have a case? It doesn't cost you anything. It's not going to hurt you. And he's going to be very, very frank with you. So reach out to Morrison Dean. Check out morrisondean.com up in Dalton. And I say they're in Dalton, but they'll take your cases in Tennessee or anywhere in Georgia. And we're back. Let's see. Coach, you were just talking about finally getting some protection. And they're illustrating it there.
We brought the tight end across.
Mm-hmm. And then the running back picks up the side where the tight end left, chips the man, goes on out to the flat. Gunner has some time, and he throws it to Noah Thomas.
Kick is away.
Happy for Noah Thomas. That guy is very well liked on the team. He's fit in with the culture there. How long was that throw to him?
What?
I was wondering how long that pass completion was.
35 yards.
It was 30.
Okay. So last year he had 5 catches for 124 yards and 2 TDs against them. So basically averaged 25 yards a touch. So that his 6th catch against them, he gets another 30 yards. So that's a pretty good 2-game catch average for him.
What we got to do here is avoid the penalties.
Yeah. I'm with you, Coach.
If we get a stop here, momentum is definitely.
See Josh Horton in on the game there, 81. Georgia moving around.
And snap.
I will say we saw Daylen ever get hurt, Coach. We saw Ellis Robinson get hurt. But both of them have come back and played. So,
all right. Shit, they had a penalty there.
Is this a timeout because of a substitution related situation?
I'm not sure, man. I was trying to see it, but they got to show us an SEC on ABC video first. Yeah, we know you paid for it. Congratulations.
I mean, primarily with all that's happened here in the end of the second quarter and beginning of the third, Georgia seems a bit more composed,
Yeah, I mean,
a little less easily rattled.
well, I mean, Georgia has been a second half team. You know, they go in and the way that first half ended, you were just on your feet. I mean, you were on your heels, on your heels, on your heels. And then all of a sudden you drive the field, kick a field goal. It's like, okay, you're only down by 7. You know, Kirby gets them into the locker room and they don't do a ton of talking in there. Everyone thinks that there's these amazing second half adjustments, but sometimes there's not a whole lot, you know, and they reset and they come out and play different. And because you've been the second half team over and over again, you go out there with a little bit more confidence and make a few more plays.
Well, also, you got to feel like that
And the other
Auburn's a little, I don't know how you pronounce the word, DISSHELVED.
disheveled.
Disheveled?
Yeah.
Disheveled.
Discombobulated is what I was thinking.
Frazzled is what I said.
Yeah, frazzled. But I mean, you go back to that play by
I think Hugh Freeze would say untowards.
Yeah. Quintavious Johnson, he had a huge play there on the edge. Josh Horton gets in. Christian Miller blows up a play. You saw a good open field tackle there on that previous play where a guy catches it about 4 or 5 yards past the line of scrimmage, gets dropped pretty quickly. So Auburn's looking at 3rd and 4. I mean, Cam Coleman catches it, but Chris Cole's there to drop him along with a couple other guys. So, again, we don't know how it's going to turn out. It's a tie game, but you're right. They do look a little less confused, out of sorts, as they did in the first half. And
they've had some situations happen to them that got to make, but they're their own worst enemy. I mean, the one drive they ran that little fake to reverse and ended up with a field goal, and then they didn't score, and then they've had all these penalties, but all the penalties they have, it should be called on them.
Yeah. No, and I'm with you there. Also, sometimes, like we were talking about when Joey Aguilar was going off like he did and Ty Simpson was going off like he did, at some point you can't hit 30 out of 30, you know.
Yeah, our receivers, though, can beat these guys if we can hold on protection, but I think we probably ran the gamut on the tight ends here. I mean, we tried about 5. It hasn't worked, right?
Yeah, it's – let's see, in the receiving here's – trying to see targets. Lawson Lucky has been targeted 5 times. He has 1 catch. I mean, they were trying to make that happen.
Unless you try Riddell.
They also tried Williams, and he didn't catch his, so that was a 6th one.
I think the guy grabbed his jersey when his hands were going up.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a sack attack here.
That also might be where people keep saying, why do you have a game without throwing to the tight end? Well, you're 1 for 6 throwing to tight ends.
You don't try to hit into the boundary.
Yeah, they're loaded over there. Okay. Yeah, there's –
Hey!
Oh, my goodness.
They can do that?
Is that allowed?
Go for the punt block, Kirby. Right here. Go for the punt block. He's not going to, but –
Man, Schumann just exhaled like the biggest.
Somebody finally got home. A-gap blitz, that is something that he and Dan Lanning almost perfected when they had Quay Walker and Kobe Dean and all those guys. Sometimes they show that double mug look and they both back out, and then one of them comes through that A-gap. They are going for it.
The chat's giving you some credit, Coach. Said, finally, Donnan. You called it, Coach. Good call, Coach.
I don't know what that. We game's on the table here for us right here. That was a nice little blitz there. Going with Thomas again. Two tights, two wides in the back. There you go. He almost dropped it.
I'd actually typed out Georgia's 1 of 6 throwing to the tight ends. I'm glad I held on.
That was a great catch.
Are they going to review it?
Yeah.
Throw it.
Just
Run
run
it. You got him out.
There you go.
What I'm saying when I say throw it, I mean I'm worried about our protection. But
Oh, I understand.
I'm just telling you, if we were playing 7-on-7, we'd be so far ahead. Because our protection is just scattered. Don't waste it down here. Go on and run it.
I'm going to set our post-game overreaction show for 11:45, knowing full well this is going to go after midnight.
Ooh. That was
Jesus
terrible.
Christ almighty. Excuse my language there. That's such a slow run through. I mean, how do you expect to run a play there when you don't? We didn't even have
Micah Morris.
I don't even think we had a tackle in the game there, did we?
Yeah,
We unbalanced.
They double teamed the
We were unbalanced.
the two.
Cash.
Ooh. Tough call.
4th and 1.
Mm-hmm.
$20 seconds on the play clock.
I'd run a play action pass here.
Bring in Josh McCray, play action pass. I'm with you, Coach. Let him think you're bringing the big boy.
Frazier's in the game.
He's going to hit us from the backside here.
Yeah.
Delp and Lucky, 5 seconds.
Watch backside. It comes through untouched.
You got to catch the ball.
Oh. Terrible pitch.
That
It
was
was a good call. Ran the option the weak side, and they didn't have support. If he got it out in front of him, it'd break out. Look at it. Throw it out in front of him. Good call by Mike.
Now, Coach, you were with me when he was a sophomore, and you saw him run that option beautifully over and over again. He just had run it so long that he didn't have his timing down.
Halfback pass. Oh, God!
Set your feet.
Well, he saw the back. He had to throw it in the hole. You see the
Yeah.
guy behind him?
I did not see the guy behind it.
There's a cornerback back there.
Okay. My apologies.
He couldn't lay it up there. The guy didn't run off with Kobe.
Second and 10.
Oof.
Got
We
2.
don't need a field goal here. We need a touchdown.
Yeah.
You get up 7 the way they're playing right now.
Yeah.
Good call on that halfback pass. You just got to throw it quicker.
He just got so damn excited.
I like to see quarterback draw here. Go out the end zone. You got 1-on-1 up there. Way to roll out.
Oh, my goodness.
Shit.
To Delp.
That's such a bad block by Freeling.
Yeah.
Can we still kick a field goal?
think it's going to be 52.
Freeling went to the sideline. Kirby had to send him back out there.
If he blocks this guy,
They missed him.
Yep.
we just can't execute, man. This is out of his range.
If you ever want to make one, buddy.
What?
Wow. That way to be positive, Jim.
Best player on the team right there.
You did say that Georgia could win this game maybe with its kicking game.
How far was that?
52.
52.
NFL teams just took note.
A little different though when you kick that NFL ball.
I'm just telling you, we were doing Nat's ass of a touchdown there with 2 plays.
Yeah.
There are so many absurdly good kickers around, though, that like I think Indiana hit one today that was like 60 yards. I just assume as long as it's not 70, they can all hit them.
Didn't a guy in the NFL hit a 70-yarder?
With that guy for the Cowboys right now is the crazy one. Came up through another league. Had a situation where he was watching people kicking on TV. And
What's the score now in that other game? Florida game? Is it over?
Texas A&M 31, Florida 17, 2 minutes to go. So, yes, over.
Yeah, we need Florida to lose. Got to give our team a little credit coming back.
USC is going to beat Michigan.
What's USC's record right now?
Only lost 1 game.
4-1.
Okay.
About to be 5-1. South Carolina's trailing LSU 17-10. Arizona State and Utah is just kicking off. That's one to watch tonight. Iowa beat Wisconsin 37-0.
Probably going to go deep. Oh, get a penalty or something.
Oh, Ellis Robinson's like, I'm going to steal the ball.
We'll let them do that.
Yep.
Like to get a tip pass here or something.
Minute to go until the fourth quarter.
Do like they did on us.
Yep.
Substitute.
2 high safeties, coach.
His quarterback run.
Georgia's stuffing their run game right now.
Good job, Christian Miller. He shed that guard like it was nobody's business. That was a beautiful shed.
Hugh ain't going to call a play here. He's going to need to think about this and let.
They lined up.
Watch the press. Watch bump and run right down here.
Yep, single high. Oh, my goodness.
Low throw.
Choke factor. We got
This
this.
is what you were talking about. You were talking about it, coach. Is this disheveled?
Befuddled.
All right, comment section. Tell us how to say it. Like prosciutto. I don't know.
For what?
Prosciutto.
He goes to France one time, thinks he can speak Italian.
Terrible kick. Terrible kick.
That was a crappy kick.
We got the ball on their side of the 50 here.
They're shook. They couldn't recover from the end of the first half.
That was a 14-yard punt. Four seconds left in the third quarter.
Ball on the 45.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get a touchdown here. Come on, offense.
That was time to break off a big run. Come on, Micah Morris. Let's see what you can do. It went right behind him. But it didn't. He did. I was about to say, though, he did not run with power.
Did that Fred Flintstone in the bowling lane.
Yeah, just did looking, I'm like, dude, just go hammer down.
We go to the fourth quarter. Georgia won the third quarter.
How the hell, for a team that got up was down 20 yards to 202 yards, actually had the lead? Now, here's the thing. I know it looks good right now, but I do remember Georgia coming back against Alabama after getting their butts kicked in the first half, and then one play ruins the whole damn thing. So we got a fourth quarter, folks. Y'all got to tune in. It's going to be you can feel the momentum going back and forth. If Georgia scores here, like Coach says,
this could
put it away.
This kind of field position, though, you get up 10. I mean, a lot of pressure on a team that's had like you saw that drop. I mean,
yeah.
Well, Auburn had 141 yards in the first quarter, 96 yards in the second quarter, 11 yards in the third quarter.
So technically, it should be minus 35 in the fourth if we're going to keep this exponentially thing going here.
Just by comparison, Georgia, 14 yards in the first quarter, 64 yards in the second quarter, 100 yards in the third quarter.
There you go. And 300 in the fourth. Folks, I want to mention our friends at Better Life Science again. I talked about them in the first half, and I talked about their Pet Test Hero. It's a comprehensive pet sensitivity test. It'll check for foods, additives, nutrients, environment, metals, minerals. And again, it's 460 different triggers for your pet. So you're going to find out if, I know one friend of mine's pet, the metal in the collar that she wore, she kept getting rashes on her neck. She kept scratching at them, and they changed. They thought it was, the leash. The collar. They took the collar off, put a different collar on, and it wasn't the nylon collar. It was the metal ring in it or something she was just allergic to. And once they changed it, but again, they had to buy 3 or 4 different collars to figure it out. So don't be that person. Go ahead and find out if your cat or dog is allergic to something. Almost 500 different things. It's $100. It's the best $100 you'll spend, because you're going to spend a lot more than that on specialty food for your pet or the tests at the vet. You have to take out a second mortgage on your house just to go to the vet nowadays. If you've got pets, how much money you spend a year on that. Go ahead and do the pet sensitivity test. Save yourself a lot of money on surprise vet bills. And you damn sure don't want to give your dog something and find out that they're allergic to it, or your cat get into something and they have a bad reaction, because they can't tell you what's wrong. So, and of course you can get the allergy test for people too, the food and environmental test. So check out mybls.com. If you're a longtime watcher of our show, I just very much appreciate it if you just go to their website, look around, see what they have, bookmark it. That way they know that people are coming and checking out their sites. And Alan Brock, again, huge Georgia guy, big donor to the university. Let's support the folks who support the dogs.
Amari Carmichael's wanting some McCray in the game here in the fourth quarter. Michael Corson says wants some Chauncey Bowens in the fourth quarter.
Be nice. I don't know that we can run the ball that great against these guys.
Will Simpson says play them both, pound the ball.
It'd be nice if we could pound it, but have we shown anything ability to pound it off?
I have not. No. We've seen them miss blocks left and right.
Here's McCray in there, though.
All right.
I think he's in there.
He is number 2.
Take it to him and keep it, Gunner. Just like I said.
Was he looking for a tight end to develop, and Auburn covered it?
Too bad he didn't have the ball. We can't kick a field goal where we are right now, can we?
I don't think so. On the 42? No.
Sprint out. The ball's on the 42.
Yeah.
It'd be 60 yards. All right, make them miss you. Atta boy. Woo!
I just had someone say, why do they keep throwing screens? That's why. If you block them right, they work
The
great.
reason we throw in screens is we can't pass protect our tackles as good as you.
No, it's a long coach. This person says it every time.
We throw less screens than when Monken was here.
I know. That's just, again, people, they hear a narrative and they stick with it thinking they understand.
It's okay to say that, but you got to get the ball out quick to a guy like that and let him run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's why it felt that way. Some of those screens with Monken were going to McConkey and Bowers, and those usually work out pretty well.
He also had 5 linemen drafted.
Yeah, and he also, I mean,
and Stetson Bennett still playing in the NFL.
The best defense in the history of America.
Yeah, so
all the field position, but it's okay. I think we've adjusted pretty damn good tonight with the issues we've had, don't you?
I mean, you got the lead. I'm stunned.
We need to get up 10 and see how they
respond.
I guarantee you their butt's going to be tight. Who's Florida play next week?
Mississippi State.
You told me that. And then they're open, and then they play us.
That's right.
So they have 4 losses now. Is that right?
That's right.
2 and 4.
One of those being a win over Texas. It's a weird year, y'all.
It is. Who do you got against them in Mississippi State? That's a good game.
I mean, I thought Florida had a chance tonight. Tell you what I know.
Well, I thought they did too. Hey, that first drive, geez, you and I were watching. It looked great.
How about the UCLA bandwagon continuing today?
Yeah.
38-13 over Michigan State.
We just got to avoid lost yardage plays here. We're in a 4-down zone. Yeah. We're on the 26-yard line or something like that?
29.
Roddy, here's the thing to monitor. Not in the moment, but just over the next month. Georgia Tech totally has a path to be undefeated when they play Georgia.
Yeah, I mean,
what they end up winning against Virginia Tech by
35-20.
Who they got next?
At Duke.
They could lose that.
Then Syracuse at home, at NC State, at Boston College, Pitt at home.
Georgia's pretty good.
No, they
Pitt beat Florida State, but
Georgia
I
at the
don't know that
Benz.
they can. Duke's going to be that quarterback for Duke, making more than most coaches. Our team's going to get home tomorrow morning about 6 o'clock.
Aren't they supposed to have Sundays off? What is the? I know they like a bunch of them still show up, but I was trying to remember what the rules were. There's no way these guys are going to enjoy. Don't they drive back from Auburn? So yeah, they're not going to get out of there until midnight, 1 o'clock.
Amari Carmichael
So 5
gets
a.m.
a super chat here. I think he wants people to tune into the post-game overreaction show. Comes after the game.
He's a great commenter on our post-game overreaction show. We're going to name that boom mic stand there after Amari Carmichael because he takes care of us.
Yes, we will have it, Amari.
Oh, did all that and ran a play right at him.
And
Juan, get up.
Was it? They tried to run behind Dontrell Glover. All right, 2nd and 9. You got to get something here.
You got what you want.
Oh, I know. You said you got 3 plays.
You got what you want down here.
Yeah.
Throwing into the blitz. Get lucky.
Go out with both hands, man. What are you doing? High school. Did he just stick one hand out?
I thought the other guy was holding it down.
Oh, he's holding his jersey.
Yeah, that could have been a PI.
Jeez.
But his hand wasn't held down. Still tried to catch it with one hand. I get that they practice that crap, and
We got serious heat right here.
Well, if you go with the two hands and your jersey's being pulled, better chance to get
He's
the
going to
PI.
throw
Yeah.
a fake screen and try to throw it deep here.
A lot of room at the bottom. Could you get it to Colby and
1
he make
second.
a man miss?
I had to call timeout.
Kirby. All right, Kirby's saying I didn't call timeout. They're clapping. They're clapping. That should be a penalty.
Oh, Kirby lying. That's timeout there anyway. You look at it.
Maybe he's saying he
Oh,
called the timeout because they're clapping and he was trying to tell the refs they're clapping. I don't know.
yeah, that could be it. He wants them for a what's the 5 yards? If they clap, delay a game. He's like, look, he's doing timeout.
Kirby's hands are
He
red
was.
from clapping so hard.
Kirby, he did do that.
Oh, Hugh. I mean, he said timeout too. But I think Kirby's upset that they're clapping. So, or he says they're clapping.
Other thing is, guy's just out for a week, but he broke his leg. Remember that?
Yes.
There it is. Break it.
Oh,
Review it.
What an athletic move.
please don't be past the line of scrimmage. There's the flag. Legal man downfield.
I think we got a man downfield.
That was my fear. The way he. Oh, geez.
Shit.
That is a killer.
Was it blindside block?
That's way cold.
Oh,
Wouldn't say that's blind. I wonder if that's a makeup call for the timeout thing.
ooh. That was a ball game right there.
That was it. Yep.
Good draw. I wish you'd show that block again. It was close, wasn't it? A great time to fake it, Kirby. Kobe Young's athlete, isn't he?
He is. I hate it. I hate that at that block. That would have, you could have put him away.
Missed it. Best kicker in the country misses field goal. God almighty. Too bad. They're due to start doing something here. What did he say? Is a blindside block?
Yes, sir. That was tough. That's a big change here.
Looked like he was already past that guy when he caught the ball, wasn't he? Didn't need to block him.
Yeah.
Shit.
Got to hit somebody. The coach always tell you that growing up, and sometimes that's not the right advice. Real quick, reach out to our friends at Athens Ford if you need a new or used vehicle or you need to schedule service. Go online and check out their pre-owned inventory, their new inventory, their new vehicle specials. They always have some fantastic deals on new vehicles. And of course, I know some people are like, well, look, I live in Duluth, I live in Cummings, I live in Ackworth, I'm down in Conyers. Why should I come all the way to Athens Ford to get a new vehicle? Because if you come to Athens Ford to get a new one, you're going to get the lifetime powertrain warranty. These are the guys that won the 2024 President's Award for customer service. And not all Fords come with that lifetime powertrain warranty. And we mentioned it here on our show, and people think, oh, well, I can just get that, at any Ford dealership. No, you can't. You're going to have to go to Athens Ford to do it. Come to Athens Ford, go to a game, pick it up, drive it back. When a bunch of you come up for the game, just take one home with you. You're going to be in town anyway. Come up for the Ole Miss game next week or 2 weeks after that. Come for the off week. Come spend Saturday. They'll have TVs on. You can watch some of the games up there, and pick out a new truck, new Bronco, new F-150, 250, Mustang. Explorer, Edge. Check them out. They got them all. Ridiculous number of vehicles on the lot. So if you're looking for one, now's the time to get one. Come to Athens Ford. And if you were like a student or recently graduated, you get $500 off right off the bat. If you are former or active military, you get $500 right off the bat. So they're trying to take care of people who take care of us, and it won't be long before they turn the lights on out at the Georgia Botanical Gardens, and that great light show that they have out there is sponsored and in a huge part by Athens Ford. So check them out. You'll be glad you did so. Yeah. That just.
Well, you got to feel like
You had them squared away.
10 points have been hard to come back.
Yep.
You got to feel like they're a big play away from making it.
I still.
Jackson, throw your first pick in 300.
A lot of people saying I don't understand how that's a blindside block. I haven't seen it again. So. They're trying to force this run game, coach.
Go for the interception. They're going to throw an out.
Mm-hmm. That would have been.
I mean, seriously, you got Thomas on this guy.
I don't know how that.
Just if there's any way to make him punt here, just get the ball back. Confidence.
Does he keep it here on 3rd and 7?
They're going to throw a comeback on Everett over here.
Okay, yeah, he's press.
Hit him! We stopped him.
You did.
Please, I sounded pretty desperate when I said hit him, didn't I?
You did.
I think that's about 5 or straight.
Is that
3 and outs?
Yeah, that's
It's a way to spy him.
Yep.
Right now, with games on the table here, if we could turn a punt, you got a chance here. Catch it.
Coach, when you see C.J. Allen lining up in that zero technique right on the nose as a spy, does your your guy's going back to pass? Do you ever let that? What do you do with your center there? Do you just let him just plow right into him?
Center's got to be rated in case he comes. But
Yeah, I'm just.
Center's
It's basically like a standoff,
He's on an island there.
Okay.
That's what you want. Frustration.
Oh,
Just throw it in there. God almighty. He was wide open, wasn't he?
Looked like it.
That's what we ran on the goal line last year. Threw to that guy from Stanford coming off the goal line. What's his name? Went to Minnesota.
I don't remember.
Stanford tight end. It came.
are you talking about Urosic?
There you go.
Ben Urosic.
We're struggling right here.
That's another first down pass.
Well, he had it. He had it. The linebacker
No,
didn't,
I'm just saying that's a good thing.
the linebacker didn't step up. Set one.
Got one at the bottom.
Good block by Hughley then.
Yeah.
Man, London Humphreys has caught some clutch passes this year. Good throw.
Yeah, good catch, Coach, on that Bo Healy's block there. The guy was trying to get around him, going around the horn.
McCray in the game.
All right.
A lot of folks in the chat asking where's Chauncey Bowens.
I don't know. 5 yards will take it. Take your time. I'd like to see one of those Alabama drives like they do and don't give them the ball back, you know? Remember how they did?
Oh, yeah. Another third down.
So what the 1 or 8? Well, you got 4 yards. I'd run the speed option again.
Third and 4. Going to be around 8 minutes to go.
Cash Jones in.
Branch in motion.
Oof.
Call him clutch.
That was,
How about these portal receivers?
Stockton is 19 of 32 for 177 yards. Georgia crosses midfield on the 47. It's the third down the Dogs have converted. Super clutch. Ooh.
There you go.
Nate Frazier for 8. Flag.
Holding on Georgia, probably.
Yep. Micah Morris.
Shit. Let the clock run. Yeah, I guess so. You had this game won with stupid ass penalties twice now.
Yeah.
Let the clock run. You don't have to run a play here.
1st and 20.
Quarterback draw.
That pick up 9.
We'll take it. How much you get there?
Georgia's back on the across the midfield.
How much you get?
9. 2nd and 11.
Don't give them the ball.
Tell you,
There you go.
Branch is
Try to tackle that guy.
No thanks. I wouldn't lay a finger on him.
Where's Kobe Young when you want him?
I'm curious. Have they said anything about Chauncey Bowens?
no. Roddy, I don't think you or I could tackle Branch in an elevator.
I'll get him in a phone booth.
It's third down.
3rd and
I
1.
thought he crossed the. How the hell did he not? I thought he had the first.
It's a long one, too.
Crap. Oh my God.
Jeez, oh man, what a play.
I thought he had a first down. God bless him. Now you go backwards. 4th and 3 on the Auburn 40, coach.
Punt.
What
It's
a
blocked by Freeling.
absolutely.
God knows. They're going to go up there and act like they're snapping it and then try to get them outside and then punt.
Holy shit.
Or they're just going to go to Humphreys again.
Use the clock here.
I tell you, this is an aggressive Kirby this game. Excellent.
Coach, you started saying that you want to see them roll out more,
Yeah.
sprint out more. They've been doing that a lot this quarter, and it has paid off.
He's using the clock good here now on this drive.
7, 6, 5. Till everybody gets set. All right, 2 yards.
A lot of praise in the chat for that 4th down call.
Well, I mean, Coach called exactly, the tendency is Georgia go up there and, try to draw them off sides. And they knew that Auburn knew it. And he's like, I got something for you.
Quarterback keep is there.
Get to Branch.
Give him a good mark.
He did not. He hosed him.
Clock still moves, not under 2 minutes.
Don't even.
Third and 1. Okay. I was wrong. I thought it was going to be 3rd and 3.
Are they going to come out of the huddle quick here?
8, 7.
Showing us Durkin. Big package.
Got to snap it.
They didn't get it off
Yeah.
Call
Call
timeout
timeout.
there.
unless they were clapping.
See what happened? They kept the guy in there to keep us from going. It's okay.
Yeah.
When you sub Kirby, they're using it against you here, but that's okay. That grab Branch is killing them on these screens. How many has he caught passes?
9 catches for 57 yards. 11 targets. 13 was his long.
It just feels like if we can just keep them from getting the ball. I mean, pretty obvious I'm saying.
No,
but
you're right. Here's the crazy thing.
they're going to have to use their timeouts.
Georgia now has more yardage than Auburn does, 273 to 252. Folks, while we go into this break here, I just want to be sure I get in our commercial for Equity Prime Mortgage. Reach out to Equity Prime Mortgage, go through their products, check out the local, the different turnaround times they have, what the loan process. They kind of show you how the whole thing works out, especially if you've never done it. You know, you're like, hey, I'm a first-time buyer. It is a unique experience, and it can be a freaking nightmare if you have the wrong people. My aunt was, we moved her closer to us. She was getting rid of her house in Conyers and moving to 15 minutes from where we are. And 86-year-old woman who needs to stay in her house and buy another house with very little income. Just telling you, you have a weird situation like that, or you have somebody who's, hey, we're 21, but I make good money and I want to buy a house. And the housing market is so wild. You need to have somebody who works as an advocate for you, who can say, look, yeah, go ahead and put in this offer. We got you covered. We're going to send over the paperwork so that you don't get scooped by another buyer. So reach out to Equity Prime Mortgage. I'll say that again, Equity Prime Mortgage, 877-446-0004. They're on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, X. They're everywhere. So you can reach out to the folks at Equity Prime Mortgage, and they have a loan for every home. There's just so many different products and so many different plans that they can get you in. They'll find something for you. So don't worry about it. That'll be the easiest part of you buying a house. I guarantee it.
First half.
Lines the ball on
23.
What?
23.
What a field goal would have been nice to have had.
Yeah.
Auburn has 15 yards this half.
They got 2 timeouts left, I think.
Caleb Peavy says, can Georgia rent Cam
We'll
Scatterbo
miss
for
the
a play?
here. Great call.
Huge call there, folks.
Been nice if he stayed up and running in.
Yeah.
Let the clock run down here. You got make them use their timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to use a timeout after this play.
Yeah. And then it gets the 2-minute one, and then they'll have one left.
We can make one more first down. The game's over.
First 10 from the 17.
No penalties here.
Right. Don't hold.
2 hands on the ball, Nate.
He is.
Bowens must be hurt.
There is the timeout by Hugh Freeze.
You called it, Coach.
It's a good call there.
I think I know what the storyline after the game will be.
Well, I mean, game ain't over, brother. It could be a.
I wonder Bowens must be hurt. You wouldn't have Frazier in there running the ball with 8. Was it second and what? 8 or 7?
Second and 8.
We don't want a field goal here, man. We need a touchdown.
No. A field goal here means you wind up losing 16-17.
You need a quarterback. You need the quarterback run here.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Like the quarterback power.
Trent makes a good point. Nate Frazier did start the game, so it does make me think that there's something with Chauncey.
But the guy got 130 yards last week.
Yeah, so
Bowens with 4 carries today. 1 was a touchdown.
Yeah. There you go. I thought he had it, Coach.
All right, so Hugh's going to let this go down to the 2-minute and have the 1 timeout left after it.
So where's the ball?
12. 10. 3rd and 3 on the 10. All right, so you got to run your play on 3rd and 3. Worst case, you don't get it. Run 40 seconds off the clock.
Well, they got 1 timeout left.
Oh, I thought
they're going to call timeout after this play.
Okay, I thought this was their timeout. I forgot it's a 2-minute.
2 minute.
Yeah.
But if you make a first down here, the game's over.
Yeah.
They can call 1 more timeout.
Mm-hmm.
And you just fall on the ball. So let me ask you this, thinking ahead. If you have 4th and 1, do you kick your field goal or you go for it?
I'd kick the field goal based on how their offense has played.
Yeah.
But Georgia's been aggressive with play calling.
It doesn't do you. To me, it doesn't do you any good.
Well, they can win with a touchdown, but they got to score a touchdown to beat you, I guess. But can tie you. But they haven't moved the ball. But reality is, the game's in your hand here if you can make a first down.
Yep.
Which 2 hours ago, serious drug testing.
So Georgia's converted 4 third downs out of 14.
But 2 4th downs, though.
Well, let me get there. They've converted 2 out of their 3 attempts on 4th down. So this to me is the second half has been completely different than the first. So maybe you go for it. And again, they still haven't used that quarterback run yet.
I'd like to see him run. I like to see him throw the ball to 1 again, just make him tackle him. You're not going to run the ball for 3 yards here. Unless it's a quarterback run or an option. I mean, they're going to sell the heck out. They're going to sell everybody in Jordan Hare on this.
Let's see. Folks in the chat, go ahead and put in your play call here. What do you want to see? Let's see if somebody guesses right.
Give it to Colby Young.
Yeah. The one thing, if you run the ball, you make them use their timeout.
That was my thought, was run it for that.
Dylan Bell on a sweep.
You got to go for the win here, I think. You're going for the win. No penalties.
I mean, QB power.
Yeah, you might try to get them offside. You might jump yourself off. But
screen to branch, bootleg.
There's a lot of stuff you can do here, but just like somebody would say at a garden club, run the play that makes 3 yards.
Well, my thought is, you remember that
Cam got 2 in there. I don't like it.
You remember that Cam Coleman play where he was wide open downfield and just went right off his fingertips?
Run,
Gunner.
Go down.
Why do you not want to score?
Because the ball game would have been over.
I know. I'm just teasing.
The only way they can win is a touchdown.
Yeah.
And a 3, onside kick.
He wanted to be sure they got the cover. That's what it was. I'm gonna laugh if they review this and call it back.
Please tell me that Kate was in that corner.
Good call by Bobo.
I was saying they haven't used the quarterback run yet, and he finally did.
The gutty performance by the Georgia team tonight.
Look, there the fans are leaving.
I mean, Auburn got shook, and Georgia took advantage in that second half.
It completely changed on that fumble in the end zone.
He telling me he should have fallen down.
I wouldn't get onto him too hard for that.
He's telling me he should have scored. Shouldn't have let him score.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they can win the game still with the onside kick, but if he goes down there,
I'm with
they
you.
can't never get the ball back.
I agree 100%. I'm just saying you were being a hater for not letting him score. But no, you're right. He definitely should have hit it there. Just knee. We get out of there with a 3-point win, and that's it.
The way this game is gone, they could probably.
Oh, yeah.
That same. But they should have told him that when he reminded him. How do you know not to do that? I tell you, what I liked about that was they had two in there like he's going to run the power play.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kick it out of bounds.
Oof. That was right on the corner.
That's twice to the same spot.
I mean,
What a drive that was, wasn't it? Where did it start?
that one.
In the depths of our hearts.
Back off these guys. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde team here. God almighty.
Gets out of bounds. It stops the clock at 1:43. Auburn has the one timeout.
Oh!
If he could catch, he'd be a receiver, right?
Yeah, but you also want to be a first-round draft pick or second-round draft pick, and the ball hits you in the hands like that. So there was a
a little shook right now.
Coach, you're probably familiar with this, but when you represent a player and you're trying to get him drafted, and there's other guys at his position, there are agents out there who are basically putting out hit tapes on the other team or the other guys in that position showing their bad plays.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like, oh, hey, I know you're looking for a wide receiver. Here's all my guys doing good plays. Here's the shitty plays from everybody else that's in the as a wide receiver.
Someone in the chat said that should have been intentional grounding on the last throw.
Keep him down. Oh, I know.
Fourth down. Oh. Start the clock.
Whoop.
Yeah, they're falling apart.
She would have liked to have that one field goal. What a win. There's going to be some serious whiskey drank over there by those Auburn people tonight.
What does this mean for Hugh Freeze, Coach?
I don't know. It doesn't look good.
Did you say Cancun?
Sack. I don't know how much I'd be bringing all this pressure right now, unless you got them all covered. You got to score twice. Why don't they throw it deep and get interference or something, you know?
I mean, their offense has been so bad in the second half. Got a super chat from Tom Royce and says it's for Coach's Tums Fund.
For what?
Your Tums Fund. Make sure the tummy's all good for these games.
I was asking the folks about
Ball game. Go Dogs. Had them all night. I appreciate everybody hanging in there with us.
Do you see Christian Miller there? He does the broken heart.
That's an all-time win right there.
Why can't I get the thing to call? Well, that last scoring drive for Georgia. How far was it? Okay, so, never mind. 16 plays, 78 yards, 8 minutes and 45 seconds.
Incredulous.
That's just
Andrew.
Tale of halves for the Auburn Tigers.
We got to play Mississippi.
ain't that good, Coach. You know it. That Trinidad Chambliss, he ain't nothing.
That's one of the most inexplicable games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's a big name for me. See what Gerby says.
Nine-minute death march puts the ball game away.
Craziest game forever, Gunner.
Wow.
Very humble.
He is one of the most humble guys you'll ever meet. He is
Tell you what, his movement helped our protection.
Yeah, you called it to start the first half. You said I want to see him sprinting out, rolling out, and that's and he avoided a couple tackles when the pressure came through. He ducked a couple guys and lived to throw downfield. And I know there was that blindside hit, but I thought that penalty or that play to get Colby down to the 1 yard line was immaculate. He avoids the pressure. He knows where the goal line of scrimmage is. He pulls up right before it and hits Colby. That was huge. So Kirby Smart has now won 9 in a row against Auburn, right? How many has he won against Tennessee?
Against what?
Against Tennessee.
About the same amount. He's only lost to Florida. He's lost to Florida twice, Tech once, Tennessee once, and Auburn once. That's it.
Just saying, that seems pretty good.
But that game tonight is. But we did have some good.
You won.
We did do some pretty good explaining on it, but from my standpoint, that is the goddamnest game I've ever seen in my life. Excuse my language. It's the only way to say it. There is no way you could have a game that was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Okay, here.
I want to hear these people on the overreaction show. I mean, what are you going to find wrong with our team? Because really, we're not a great team, but that was unbelievable win right there.
That's the paradox. You're going to find everything wrong, but also nothing wrong.
Yeah, you everything's wrong, and it is. And you still won by 10 points. So
when we got our left tackle back in the game, we were better.
Yeah. When
Freeling got in there. And, with all that happening, he even got sacked twice, right? And that was in the first half.
Right. So at one point, Georgia had 20 yards of offense to Auburn's 202 and was about to go down 17-0. The Dogs win 20-10. just freaking was that 20 unanswered points? Yes.
Yeah, it was.
That's the answer.
It was. 17-0 win in the second half.
All right, folks, that's all the time we have for the Watch Along Show. We will the post-game overreaction show will start here in a minute. Dayne will get it started. I'll get back to my house and take over from there. Eddie and all the folks who normally jump on there.
Thank
Jordan.
our sponsors again. I mean, appreciate this helping me with this microphone because I'm a sick man right now. I mean, I'm trying to come back, but I just don't have much. I mean, I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me, but I can't. I'm trying hard to help y'all, but I wish I could do better. But
no, you're doing fine, Coach.
I had to take 2 shots yesterday, make a bulldog break his chain. I mean, he stuck some shit in me that I don't even know what it was, but
well, we appreciate you sticking it out, Coach.
Yeah, I love the dogs,
the
coaches, the players. I miss the players so much, going over there. It just tears me up. But
all right, folks, that's all the time we have.
Any of y'all know anybody that has any cure for myasthenia gravis? That's what I got. So there's not a cure, but got real serious issues with it. So it affects your immune system and all your muscles. So, but it hadn't affected my brain yet. My brain is still there, but not the recall I had. So I'm giving you the best shot I got. So,
Coach, you're doing great. I don't know why you put yourself down all the time.
No, I can do better. I'd like to get more energy, but good God Almighty, I ain't been up this late since Caesar went over to Ruby.
Well, I'm trying to get you off the air if you let me finish. We'll see you later, folks. Y'all take care.